Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Hi.
Welcome back to another episode of The Wanger Show. We're back!
This is a
Story of a girl.
it's another episode. It's another one that we're doing.
Another
right now.
one.
Yeah, another
Episode.
one.
We're back. The show's not canceled.
No.
Not yet!
Oh.
There's plenty of time. It's episode 279 of the podcast called The Wanger Show. It's where three friends, and tonight four, come together to have a good old time, talk, hang out, drink, or not.
You guys have really gotten more nihilistic since the last time I was here. Like,
Oh, it's all-
like, no, we're not. We don't really care.
Who fucking cares?
This is a
took a
show
week
where we
off.
don't give a fuck.
We're rebels now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
279. We don't even care if we make it to 300.
Oh, look at that. Now would be a good time to insert ads. Thanks, YouTube.
Are you going to insert ads?
Right now?
Just tell me right now.
throw it to
I don't
Ned.
think you can do it during a live stream.
This show's brought to you by
Let's try it.
Squarespace.
Yeah.
Give us money. Give us money.
279, you said, Christian.
279, Cody.
Pelipper. It's basically a fat ass seagull right here, right
a
there.
thick
Look at that.
Jesus.
Look at that. I mean, like fat, like a PHAT.
Oh,
That's what
okay.
I'm talking about.
okay.
Like, look at that.
Oh, we missed Wingle.
Yeah, we did.
Wait, how did we miss Wingle? Oh,
Did you guys not do a Pokemon?
278. No, shit. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Oh, we didn't.
Wingle's one of my favorite
Wingull was
Pokemon.
the last episode.
yeah, Generation 3.
Are these actual Pokemon?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes,
Wingull
yes.
and Pelipper?
We're getting,
a real thing.
Yeah.
we're getting to the
Yeah, it's a
obscure
real
ones.
thing.
Yeah, you can tell those aren't the names of your starting five.
Yeah.
No.
That's like
They're
the NBA Summer League
Yeah.
Pokemon.
There's like
Topical.
9 or 10 generations. That's just the third, and they started
gonna
getting lazy.
It's going to get much
Pelipper.
worse.
Yeah.
Jeez.
There's 10
I
generations.
think there's like 8 or 9.
Oh my
maybe?
gosh.
Yeah.
Anyways,
They're clearly in the last season of Lost now,
Yeah.
where they're like, just let the interns
where
write it.
it's really good.
We're busy making movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mark Ellis is back. Hey, Mark.
Hey, gang, how are we? What an honor it is to be back on the Wanger Show.
Do we have applause?
I don't know. Like,
Nope.
okay.
Got
Gotta
nothing.
find
Got
it.
no applause.
I think
Two
it's the
minutes
green.
with
It's
Tim.
the green one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your
Okay.
sound guys have really been slacking. I remember, like, Peak Brian is the sound guy on Wangers, like maybe 100 episodes ago now. He was just it's like every 5 seconds I'd say something. He's like, that's a soundbite. We got to save that. And he'd just like be working, so just like pressing buttons. I felt bad for the guy. I made light of it on the show. And now come to find out he hasn't done any actual work for the program since probably episode 200.
No,
You know, he's become the Pelipper of this show.
Yeah.
Remind me, what episode is it again? 279?
279.
Checked out.
200.
I didn't realize y'all had never missed a week.
In the last 4 years we had.
Gosh,
we started
that's-
the show in 2016, then we would occasionally take weeks off. But from 2018 until last week, I don't believe we had missed a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you had like the 4th of July was that day, and then you had like everybody needed to just like sleep off
Yeah.
WangerCon.
Yeah, Trump went golfing once in a while. Let us do the
Let us
same.
do that.
He was working on
He was
the
making
golf course.
deals.
Yeah.
He's working on
With
that
the government.
Yeah, that guy never took a day. I mean, you want to talk about consistent hard work.
I mean,
You look at Donald J. Trump.
You try working the next day with all that McDonald's. You try working the next day.
It's
That's a
difficult.
lot of quiche.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I need me some McDonald's.
That was the one thing I supported about Trump's
I
presidency.
was about
is
to say.
Every
Love for
time
fast food.
You got my vote.
a professional sports team won a championship or a college team, he'd just bring them to the White House and like they're like, oh, it's a White House meal.
I'd
They'd
be
walk
all
into a
for that.
room, just a bunch of McNuggets and quarter pounders,
Yeah.
and like I honestly don't hate that as an
No.
idea.
He takes a photo right at the head of the table
Yeah.
with his arms open. Just
Yeah.
I think that
come
was
in.
like all put together by like his son too. I think.
Was it?
I think so.
Man,
That
it-
sounds
makes
like
it
a
even funnier.
that sounds like possibly coked up somebody. It's like
We need 100 cheeseburgers.
yeah.
we need Hunter Biden's files, but first McDonald's.
278 McDoubles.
What's the name for the order? Pedo Peter. I just want to know how far in advance did they let McDonald's know? Because I'm willing to bet they showed up that morning.
It takes 5 minutes to make nuggets.
Yeah, but the problem is it's going to clog up the drive-thru because you have all these like huge black Escalades and limos that are coming through because it's like a presidential operation.
With the little American flags on the
Yeah,
end.
just have a bunch of Secret Service. It's like, whoa, what'd you
Driving
do?
through
Did you take a bullet for the president? No, but one time I went out and got a bunch of Happy Meals for
Yeah.
Clemson because they just won the national championship.
Trevor Lawrence was very happy that day, guys. You don't get it. Forgot.
Trevor Lawrence, upon meeting the president, said, bro, dude scored us McNuggets.
He's got my vote.
He rubbed his fingers through my hair. It was weird.
Did he really do that?
Huh? I don't know. He probably...
I would if I had the
Yeah.
opportunity.
Okay. All right.
Trevor Lawrence, not Trump.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
yeah,
his
yeah.
head would fall off.
Yeah.
His whole head,
the
not even
whole
his
skin
hair.
just like
Yeah.
slinks off.
It's just brain that goes
Yeah.
out. Oh, God.
CNN
my
reports
brain.
it as Trump like emerging as Satan, and Fox News reports it as, well, a president sheds its skin every 6 months. This is back to the time of Washington.
breaking news.
Yeah.
He's so brave.
Yeah.
We're getting political on the show.
Yeah.
today.
Oh, okay. Let's get into it.
Yep.
Let's get into it.
Politics?
I don't want to talk about that.
All right, cool. What do
Christian
you
is
wanna say?
great to bring to like one of those more high society like dinner parties.
Oh, I could fit it.
You know,
He just shouts
because
Yeah, I'll just shout the whole
somebody's
time.
gonna say
Yeah.
something that's just a little provocative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like you get that guest at a dinner party that's like, "Well, I feel this way
Yeah,
about
yeah.
this topic," and then Christian just elevates it instantly. Like, "Oh,
do
here we go."
you?
Yeah.
Is that right?
He shouts it out.
Yeah.
Biden.
Yeah.
That's what he does. Biden would say this.
You do the light plate slam. It's always a good one.
What's that? I've never heard of that.
Yeah, the
Instead of
light
just
plate
a-
slam.
Ah.
I mean, this is like you take like an eating utensil and a glass if you want to
Yeah,
get
you-
polite attention.
Oh, that's
but if you have a
polite.
point, if you have a gruff point to make, you just yeah.
I have something to say.
Christian's good at that, and I brought this up before, but he's good. He's the perfect person to like bring up an inside joke to a group where none of the people were
Just
present
where
for
you
the
get it.
Where only
Where
I
you
get,
get
it.
it.
So it's
And
really uncomfortable for
it's
me
a-
because I get the joke, but the other 8 people in the circle do not.
Yes.
And I'm like, this is the worst. This
It's
is
my
my
favorite thing on the
It's the
planet.
worst.
If he ever did that
Yeah.
on stage, if you ever became a comedian
Yeah.
and he would do that, just
Oh, I
inside
wouldn't-
joke
I would-
humor, Cody would
No,
be dying
I
on the
would
side.
die. If we're up
But,
on
like,
stage,
no one else
it's
has
like
any
a group
idea.
act, and Christian makes a joke only for me.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, yeah.
God.
If it's a group act, and I would still do it. If I was up there by myself,
No.
I wouldn't be like, "Hey guys, I'm gonna do some inside joke comedy for my one friend."
No, yeah, please.
No.
That's actually funnier. I'm in the crowd, but I get the joke, but no one else does.
That's why you're the comedian that is just there to make the other comics laugh. You just want to make the outer rim of the
Exactly.
room laugh, and you
Okay.
don't care about the people in here.
That's a
Okay.
different laugh.
Yeah, those are the funniest comics to other comics.
Ooh.
But they don't play well to the general
Doesn't
audience.
necessarily mean a great career decision they're making. Yeah, no, I have that friend too. Just like make a reference about something, and it always every inside joke sounds, even if it's not dirty, it sounds dirtier than it is. We could be talking about a bathroom, and then my buddy will be like, like that time with the plumber, and I'm like, I don't feel like explaining this story. It doesn't really pay off.
Yeah,
Exactly what it
give me
is.
an example.
I don't-
of, like,
I don't know.
Did I do something in
Ever
Vegas?
since I called you out on, I think you stopped. But
Yeah.
like you used to do it at Collider all the time. And
Oh,
like
well,
we'd
that-
have people
yeah.
around, and I'd be like so uncomfortable because, or like you'd reference a joke from this show. And I'm like, they don't listen to our fucking. show.
Is
They don't
that
know
why
what you're
y'all
talking
built
about.
the editor's like secret clubhouse? Is really to
Soundproof.
shield Christian
Yeah. Oh,
from
yeah.
making inside joke
We're just
references to the
protecting
rest
him
of yeah.
more than
He's
Yeah.
doing it in a vacuum
From
in there.
myself.
He
Yeah.
thought y'all had like, hey, we got our own mini fridge, and they're like, whatever makes him feel free.
The way he was angled was literally just
Yeah.
talking to a wall.
He had no
Just
idea
like,
Yeah.
that collar y'all made him wear that said champion collar on it was actually an electrified fence. So if he
Yes,
walked too
it's
far,
shocked.
he was going to get a shock.
basically.
I could hear my own joke. That
Yeah.
desk that I had was huge, and then everything bounced off of that.
I
So
miss
was just
those desks, man.
talking
They
to
were
myself.
big. Like I just have like one that's, or I have the exact same one as you. It's just not the same, right? You need that extra L. You need
Yeah.
the L in
Oh,
there.
yeah.
You never really noticed how like advanced their equipment was until you went back there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see all the
I
wires,
I feel I
cables.
take great pride in knowing I was like the one on-air personality,
Yeah.
talent
Yeah.
that was allowed in that room occasionally. So I'd walk in there and like from the outside it looks like a clubhouse they all built with these Jenga pieces
Yeah.
and like pizza boxes stitched together with duct tape. But then you walk in and it's like, whoa. Are they editing the next Avatar? It's just a lot of stuff going
That's
on.
what they're doing. They're rendering
A lot
three-dimensionally.
of technology, but instead of like, you know,
was
seeing,
not just cutting 720 footage of a junket. No, absolutely not. It's not what I was doing. No.
Again, insider joke for
Yeah, exactly.
just
Yeah,
us.
exactly.
No
Yeah,
one
there you go.
outside.
If we made that joke to the
Yeah.
people in Collider, they would not get it. And they'd be like, what the hell?
how many of you fans
Yeah.
worked at Collider back in the day?
I love the fact that Ellis had a little desk like in the entrance at Collider, and you had like a Van Halen album
forgot
on
about
it,
that. You did
and
have a
like
little
a
desk.
couple of things on it. Like, why does Mike need a desk right there?
I think I was sort of like the Milton in Office Space of Collider. Because like every time they moved offices, it just like got like my desk space shrunk to the point where I realized I think they took my cue more than me taking their cue.
They didn't take our cues.
Because
that's
I
for sure.
never really
You didn't sit.
showed up
Oh, like to work.
until I never really put any effort.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, I prepare for movie talk, but
Yeah.
that's just
Yeah.
me sitting on the actual set
Yeah.
30 minutes before the show, 5 minutes before the show starts,
Yeah.
and just kind of like looking at the notes, being like, yeah, that works,
Yeah.
and then I leave after the show.
Yeah, you
also
don't need a
got-
desk.
You've also got that talent. Not a lot of people can just do that. Like mostly everybody would be prepping the night before or something
Do
like
you
that.
guys-
I can't tell if he's making me sound good or he's making everybody else sound
It's
good.
a little of both. That's the way he operates.
Yes and no.
Yeah.
When he compliments Cody, it's really a dig at me.
I'm
It's a
amazed.
double-edged sword.
Yeah,
you know?
That's the beauty.
It's really hard being his friend.
Christian just lobs grenades. Just sees where the shrapnel goes. Hi.
Oh, we're taking a photo.
There it
Oh,
is. Boom.
okay. I was talking during that. Okay.
You can keep going.
No. I'm saying I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to my
Oh,
face
let's see.
photo
like
because
just
I
like
was talking.
a middle, like
Do we get a
Let's
good
see.
open mouth
Let's see
Cody?
what I look
open
like.
mouth,
though. It's like,
Yeah.
eyes half
zoom in
open,
on that.
like
Yeah.
looking sideways. Is it,
Eyes completely closed.
is it completely closed?
Oh no. Okay.
Wow.
Oh.
And Cody has taken the title of Peppinger
Yeah.
from.
Yeah, let's post that. That's
Do I do that one? I can do
How'd you
that.
have a border already?
Please
Yeah, but
do.
let's not forget how great Brian looks next.
Brian
to him.
just
Brian,
naturally
check-
can just.
Am I doing
smile.
great?
Yeah.
Gosh, that's just a well
Brian
put
does look
together
I
fantastic.
adult.
look tan. Right?
Brian
Yeah.
looks great, and I've never looked worse in my photo. there.
I look like a
That's,
guy who fell asleep outside during 4th of July
Yeah.
and just got completely sunburned. I'm not even looking at the camera.
If you take that hat off, you'll have that suntan line,
Yeah.
that burn line with that.
Every time we go to Vegas, I'm so terrified of that line.
Yeah.
I've never gotten it in Vegas. I got sunburned at the Lazy River just on this one,
That was a
one
gnarly
half of my
patch you
pec
had
because
there.
it was just the part of my
Yeah,
white
the Hellboy
body.
arm going on. It was wild, man. I felt
All
bad
red.
for you.
Yeah. That's the legend of Mark. Is he was born in hell, escaped
Only
right
his
before
shoulder
he
was
emerged. Grandpa Satan like reached to grab him, and he just got this part.
Well, that's one thing that we did want to talk about because the last episode we did, we obviously took a break last week.
Yes.
But
Oh, yeah.
the episode before that, it was just me and Brian, and we kind of recapped Vegas.
Yeah,
Kind of.
I have a note on that.
We were waiting for you guys.
Yeah.
We were saying, I know what you're going to say.
Yeah.
We're like, we'll wait, but we kind of did.
Yeah,
we
like-
kind of recapped it all.
so we already did a Vegas
You
recap.
barely
A little bit.
recapped it all. You talked about after we all left. You talked about your fun day on Saturday or Sunday and
Sunday,
Monday,
yeah.
which was great content. Love that.
Yes, that
But-
wasn't.
But for an episode titled WangerCon Explained, you guys barely talked about the actual
Cody,
weekend
listen,
in Vegas.
YouTube is full of clickbait,
Well,
Yeah.
we were waiting
and
for
we're
you
just
guys.
fulfilling that prophecy.
Okay.
We
Yeah.
wanted to wait until we had the full four. Wanger.
Nah, I'm on Hall's side here.
I disliked the video. I was so upset.
I think the recap tonight should be just Cody and I talking about Vegas, and y'all just have to sit and nod.
Yeah.
I think
Well, you
that
guys
you
do
have
that.
pivotal information that can help elevate that WangerCon
I
Explained.
don't remember a thing.
Oh, no.
I was black.
I was
Yeah,
hammered.
that's why I was looking forward to that episode.
had a
I,
great
I
day.
wanted to
Think of
remember.
that episode like Cyberpunk 2077.
Okay.
It was released,
What does that mean?
and it wasn't complete.
Oh, okay.
You know, just-
Is that another inside joke for you?
no, just your pronunciation of.
I said 2077.
2070.
I didn't say
Instead of
77.
2077, you said 277.
2077. A game in which
It's
I
the
haven't
year,
picked up in
it's
months.
the year 22 is basically what you just said.
I like the sound of it.
It does sound more fun when you
Yeah.
say it that
Yeah.
way.
I graduated in 2010.
Yeah. Not as good.
No.
Yeah, I'm not-
It's a
I'm-
shitty year to graduate.
I'm not on board with doing this whole. I get 2020. It's a popular show. it's an aspired to vision
Yeah.
that people want.
Yeah.
It's 2021. Like it's 2022.
Oh, it's not 2020.
Oh, you like
Oh,
really
you like the long
No,
one.
I don't like where we're going here.
What a
Because we have to stick with this. We're going to be doing the same thing in 2030, 2040, 2050. I'm trying to think of it 2060.
Well, we do 1990.
I don't think we're gonna make it to
2070. Yeah, this is all very contingent on world events. 2099. 2099 sounds a lot cooler to me
God, I would love
than
to
2099.
die the year of 2069.
That's
That
when
would
you
be-
want to go out?
Yeah.
Just for the
I mean,
humor?
it might be the year. I'm thinking
gonna do
about it,
69.
Would I be 69 that year? I don't know how old.
Do you want us
No,
to
you'd
bury you?
be-
Do you want us to bury you stomach down?
Yeah.
I'd be 99 years old. There's no way.
No.
No, you'd be 78.
No, you'd be younger. I
don't
would
know where
be
my math.
Yeah.
How old do you think you are?
You were born in like 90 something.
69 plus 80. I would
Just
be
add like 8 years.
Yeah. I'd be 89 during 69.
That's it.
And I'm still going to be 69.
There we go.
20 years later.
Yeah. Hey, teach. I don't care about your rules. I'm ordering a pizza in class. The real thing you can tell about somebody's attitude towards Las Vegas is what they do. I'm going to give you an hour from when you landed in Las Vegas. I'm going to give you an hour from when you got to your hotel, when you set your first foot in your hotel. What did now, because Cody, when you and I met up with Cody, it was
He was
so
gone. He was
on
plastered.
point because I hadn't seen Cody in like a year.
Yeah.
And so Christian and I get to the other casino. We're just kind of walking around, and Cody's like, yeah, I'll meet you guys down here. And then just, you just turn around, and Cody just kind of casually saunters up like, what are you guys up to? It's like as if he was there already. Yeah, Yeah, there's no like handshake
I've
or
been
hug.
following you for 2 days.
Yeah. It's just like, hey,
joins
you
in
guys,
line.
there's some good blackjack tables. It's like, oh, good to see you, Cody.
Yeah.
So you landed, and you just get checked in. You went to your room.
Yeah,
Did you get a beer on the way up to the room?
I just took a breather, and then I didn't have any beer with me, so I just walked down just to get a drink while I was waiting for everyone to kind of get over there. I had 2 very strong drinks, lost about $40. No, at that point I was up $40.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were up right away.
And then I lost it.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
You weren't like Spuds McKenzie who brought 38
No.
beers for his room.
Yeah, which we're still currently drinking.
Yeah,
but
it
nah,
is.
they're
These
still
These
there.
are the Modelo's.
Yes, they
they came
are.
back.
Barely made a dent.
They've gone across
Well,
2 states.
I was
Yeah,
so
for no
proud of you
reason.
for doing it. But again, it's the preparation.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know?
you never know.
You never know.
Never know.
Well, so every time you left your hotel room, did you bring Modelo's with you?
Yeah, I think
I
so.
did that when because I stayed with you the second night.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and every time I left, and I brought a Modelo.
I walked him
Yeah.
back to his room one night,
Yeah,
struck
did.
out, but I got a couple of Modelo's for
put
the
out.
road.
Hard pass.
And I got back to my place at like 3 a.m.
Jesus.
And I had a Modelo and the rest of my my Philly cheesesteak. I went rogue with the food options
Yeah.
because we didn't go to Nacho Daddy once. I was like, that was the
Yeah, I
appeal
thought we
of
were
going to
gonna go.
Vegas.
Pass
Yeah.
by it too.
Was Nacho Daddy, and he found out there's a Nacho. He thought that the only Nacho Daddy was downtown.
And
so
on
he
the
kind
strip,
of
yeah.
rationalized, like, well, that's like a 30-minute Uber ride, and I'm like, dude, if you go out the way the other MGM exit, there is a Nacho Daddy right there,
Literally across the street.
and we
been more
still
convenient.
couldn't make it.
5
Why?
minutes.
Because in between us and Nacho Daddy is a river that is just so lazy.
Okay.
And it's just such a thing of
Yeah.
beauty to the point where I come back from Vegas and I wake up the next morning. I think I woke up Monday morning.
feel
and,
like you're in
and
the
it's
river
like
still?
9 a.m. And I'm like, well, I guess I'll get a beer and then I'll figure out what to do with it. It's like, no, you don't do that
You're
anymore.
not
back
there.
in
Yeah, yeah.
society. Yes.
Yeah.
So yes, we did the lazy river, and
I
last
get a beer, I just do it in my pool.
Yeah.
I'm just walking around the perimeter of my
Mark,
pool.
what are you doing?
Inflate.
What
Yeah,
are you
like
doing?
lazy
Inflatable.
river. It's just not as fulfilling.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. You need the little jets to push you
Yeah.
around.
Yeah. Yep.
So the last time we were in Vegas, which was last year,
Yeah.
September
of
Yeah.
last
September,
year.
yeah.
I'll
a
be
big group-
again.
Oh,
Anybody wants to go?
nice.
Yeah.
That was our first experience together with the lazy river.
Yeah.
This time, Cody was with us.
I was with you.
So Cody,
He was there.
Yeah.
is it overhyped?
Guys,
is
I-
it worth the hype?
Previous to this, I'd been in lazy rivers before. Again, I live right next to Raging Waters, world famous
yeah.
San Dimas. And
Wow.
they have a lazy river there.
Just
I'm
throwing
big,
your money in our face.
big
Yeah.
fan of the idea, guys.
You've been in the Monte Carlo.
concept. Been to the Monte Carlo. I miss it.
When they had a lazy river.
Oh my God, my Uber driver
Oh my God.
drove past it. Drove past the Monte Carlo.
Yeah.
Drove past the Park MGM, and I was like, I know what you used to be. And I was like, so fucking sad. Anyway,
It's a park MGM now.
Stayed at Monte Carlo,
So
had a
sad.
seasons pass to Raging
I was
Rivers,
so mad. I missed that.
Waters, whatever.
Raging Rivers.
Yeah, I like
It
that.
actually feels
That's it.
better.
I'm
actually.
Sorry,
Sounds
I'm not upper crust like Tony Stark here.
And you guys are talking about this thing last year, and I was like, okay, whatever. Fine, we'll waste like 5 hours there, and be like, be a waste of
Waste
time.
5
I'm
hours.
thinking the whole time because I was only there from Friday night to Sunday morning. I'm like, I don't want to waste like 4 or 5 hours in Lazy River.
It's a
gonna
hole
suck.
in your schedule.
Yeah.
It was the best hour.
It was so
awesome.
It was so-
like, it was.
it might have
was
been
a
more than
vibe,
5
man.
hours,
It was. We
was
were there.
wild.
We
We were there
got
for
there
a
at like
while.
10, 10:30. I
right
think.
when it opened. Yeah.
And we left around like 2. I want to say.
Yeah.
Like it
okay,
was.
not 5 hours. Then.
Yeah,
So,
it was.
It
It
felt
was
like
great.
Felt like
It might have been. It might have been later. I don't know, but I just know we were there for a long time.
Oh, it was great. He like calibrated out how long we actually went for. We did a 5K.
Yeah.
We ran a 5K.
We did a 5K
We walked.
in-
We floated a 5K.
And
Yeah.
the freaking.
How great would it have been if we went reverse current though for a 5K though? That'd be much. more
I'm telling you,
impressive,
if
right?
you
Yeah.
walk reverse current, if that's the
workout.
kind of rich guy stuff I would do. You know, everybody gets on
You have
Elon
your
Musk
own.
like he could have donated that 45 million to charity. Like I'm taking 45 billion of my money and I'm making sure I get my own lazy river. My friends are invited, nobody else.
yeah.
Would love for Marissa to work there. Not your Marissa, the other one.
Yeah. Oh,
I mean, your Marissa's
She's
welcome.
You looked at me. And
Yeah.
you were like,
I was kind of confused. That's what I'm saying.
Your family's welcome. Don't get me wrong.
But not as welcome as the other. Marissa.
Not as well. Well, I mean, the other
Well,
Marissa just appears with buckets of Modelo and
Yeah.
Coors Light
Yeah.
and
And
surprisingly delicious chicken fingers. I'm
really
an
good.
ice. I got to stop calling myself an ice Nazi. I just don't like.
Why? Yeah.
I don't like associating with
They're
those
trying
people.
to cancel the term Nazi now.
Yeah,
Come
yeah,
on.
that's-
Gonna say Nazi?
You don't know
Really
what to call yourself?
Not a good thing anymore.
Iceman.
No. Iceman.
No. He's
That
saying
feels too presumptuous.
Yeah.
Because I'm really just I'm an ice. Like it's like I'm an
Ooh,
ice beggar.
dictator.
Cold-hearted
Dictator's
bitch.
good.
cold-hearted bitch is really
Yeah.
good. I'm a cold-hearted bitch. No.
bitch.
No. That feels like I work at Saddle Ranch.
Yeah.
Yeah. They call me cold-hearted bitch. Can I get you guys started some cotton candy? What? Cotton candy here?
Cube. Call you Cube.
I like Cube.
Yeah.
So why are you an ice Nazi? You like the crush? You like the...
Trying to ditch this term, Brian.
We're trying to bring it back.
Yeah.
Just bring it back.
I just, it's nothing. It has nothing to do with it. It has all to do with the temperature.
You're all for the cause.
temperature of the ice? Isn't it all one temp?
That's
32?
the temperature of the liquid that the ice is going in.
Okay, so
rapidly gets warmer.
That sounds like a Nazi.
in the blazing sun.
Like, they were all for one thing.
Yes.
I don't know that ice was ever their target.
He's doing that thing again where he just calls you out in front of the dinner party.
Yeah, right.
That sounds like
it's
a Nazi.
Hey, Mark, you're a type of Nazi,
Yeah.
right? I'm like, I like ice a lot. That's all I said.
He's about to
You sound
reference
like a
one
Nazi.
thing and be like,
Why
"How
do
you
we
get it?"
Why do we go to the darkest level of humanity though when we're just like excited about something?
Next
You're
time
right. No, you're right.
You know?
we should-
The next time we're out to dinner with a group of people, we're like, "Hey, Mark, you're a Nazi, right?"
That sounds like a
Mark,
Nazi.
what was that Nazi thing you were talking about?
It's like people who vacuum excessively go, "Oh, I'm just a Nazi about being clean." It's like
Yeah.
maybe let's pick something better to be
Yeah.
to represent our enthusiasm about something. I'm an ice.
Connoisseur?
I'm an ice Walter Payton. Hey, that guy really cared about something.
Michael Jordan.
And I'm just
Nice,
the Walter Payton
Payton's
of
good.
ice loving.
I like Ice Walter Payton. We have some suggestions in the chat here. Michael says, just call yourself Mr. Freeze. Herman says, how about Ice Fiend? Is pretty
Ice
good.
Fiend.
And then Kat suggests just say
Ice
Snob.
Fiend is good.
Yeah.
I like Ice Snob. I came up with Cold-Blooded Animal.
Okay.
But it's like Mr. Freeze, again, these are all good monikers. They just don't really convey
Something
it
like you gotta
Ice
get it
Nazi
immediately
does.
upon
Oh,
hearing it.
Yeah.
Captain Cold. I think that's a super villain.
We're workshopping it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's the first draft, you know.
Cody, you said something that has to make its point right away. So when you say ice Nazi, you're like, yeah, that makes the point. You get
completely
it
understand.
immediately. Yeah.
Weird how
They
it
know.
works.
They know what you're talking. Like if I told Marissa, not Cody.
We need to clarify.
Yeah,
I think it was like one
Clarify.
If I told
Two
Marissa
S's.
that works at the Lazy River, if I was like, well, it's sort of like Anna and Elsa are my little sisters. She's already walking away. She's already walking on to the next customer.
Exactly.
You got to something
Right
that hits
away.
hard right
Yeah.
away.
It's like a TikTok.
Yeah.
You got to catch
Yes.
them right away.
Yeah.
6 seconds.
There's no good way to say how much I love ice.
Other than saying the word
Yeah.
Nazi.
I'm
Yeah,
an
yeah.
ice hobbyist. It's really difficult.
You know.
A hobbyist doesn't get the point across.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, I love cold beer,
Okay.
and ice really achieves it. Mm-hmm. So especially on a very
At the Lazy
temperate
River.
day. Yeah.
it was what?
Yeah.
It was it in the hundreds at that day?
You know
That
what?
time?
I didn't even notice.
I didn't feel it.
And then I
think
went
the
to
whole
Phoenix
weekend
the next
was.
week,
Oh.
and it was super hot in Phoenix. But the issue was I wasn't in a pool with a beer.
That's true.
And so
Yeah.
I'm like, this is I don't like
This
this.
sucks.
It was only hot because, like, on the the path to the Lazy River, I'm like skipping
was
around
the
with my
worst.
feet.
So hot on the floor.
Burn
You guys
feet.
had sandals too, so you could easily slip.
Well, that's
those
what I was
on.
gonna bring up
I just
again.
had shoes, so I was
Pull
like,
up the picture of
"Fuck."
Cody's
Yeah.
shoes that he brings
Did I
to the
tell-
Lazy
I got
River.
I got 2 responses on Instagram when I shared, I think, one of our photos of that.
Yeah.
And they're like, dude, you're wearing shoes. they're like, shoes, really? And I'm like, guys, I know. I'm sorry. I don't like flip-flops, man.
Well, you said you don't own a pair of flip flops.
No, they're the worst. They're not comfortable.
Or
at all.
slides.
Slides makes more sense. I could do that.
You can do
I
slides.
guess that's just the one bar across the foot, right?
Yeah, it's just slide it
Yeah,
on.
the thing going in
Those
between
are
the
still
toes.
flip flops.
I could rock those, but
Well,
like
no,
the,
Cody doesn't like the little thong
don't
in
like
the
the
middle of
thong
your
between
toes.
the
I'm not a
toes.
toe thong guy either,
Thank you.
if I can help it. But
It's the worst.
I'm not about to call something. I'm not about to call a flip flop. I'm not taking a flip flop and upgrading it to
no,
a slide.
it's a slide.
No, the
like you're lucky I give you sandals.
Brian's a flip flop Nazi. Okay, you got to
Oh, yeah,
clarify
yeah,
this. Okay.
No, the guy, when I went to Active Skate Shop, back when it was open,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
and I asked,
a
I was
great
like,
sentence.
that was like 5 years ago.
yeah, I asked the guy, hey, where do you keep your
R.I.P.
sandals? And he's like, what? I was like, where do you keep your
that's
sandals? He's
right.
like,
Bro.
you mean slides? Those are on this
right,
aisle.
that's right.
Oh, okay.
It's like everything has to relate to a fucking skateboard there.
Yeah.
You guys got to
so
slide. You gotta
we're
kick
literally
flip.
going to let skateboarders
Yeah.
Dictate.
to us
Yeah.
what
Okay, what's it
vocabulary
wearing?
terms we
Grinds.
can use.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let
Yeah.
skateboarders take over the earth.
So we also brought up Cody. When you like take the trash out, when you just go outside like for like a split
Yeah.
second, you don't just like slide on some
You
slides.
know what I got? I got those slipper shoes. That's
Would-
what I got.
Like Vans.
No, like,
like
the little like slippers.
Yeah,
but
they're
have, like,
furry?
yeah, they're
Right?
furry on the top, but they have like a solid base at the bottom
okay.
there. So it's
Yeah.
sort of like I've worn them out before. They're
Okay.
fantastic.
Those
get
are not
sweaty in
flip
those
flops.
things.
No.
Those are
are
slippers.
Yeah. I'll wear those.
You'll wear slippers. Okay, so you have slippers.
Cody's
Yeah.
a slipper Nazi.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you are.
They're still not slides though,
No.
unless he's doing an ollie on his way out to take the trash
Aerial
out.
540 on the way out.
Yeah. Where do Crocs fit in the equation?
Ooh,
I've never worn one.
Amber's got a
tried
pair
it.
of
Yeah.
Crocs.
I've never had
She
a Croc
loves
on
them.
my foot.
I think they're the
No.
grossest looking things,
But
but
I hear they're
Everybody
comfortable.
says
So
as
comfortable.
soon as you slip your foot in there for the first time, it's like some curse that you're just a Croc person.
I should try it.
You know what I miss?
What do you
Those
miss?
fucking. I never wore these, but I just thought they looked hilarious. The toe shoes. They
Oh, yeah,
had like
toes.
the cutouts where like your toes slipped in there.
For like rock climbers?
or for like,
yes,
like
but I've
you're in
seen
the water. or
I've
something,
seen
yeah.
people wear them at restaurants and shit. I'm like, look at those fucking.
Get
things.
it out of my
I'm just fascinated by.
get
them.
it out of my restaurant.
Yeah.
Yeah, not in the
No,
restaurant. That's
that's
not a
for
shoe.
athletics.
That is
Yeah.
not a shoe.
Yeah.
I don't wear
I know
them.
what that is.
I'm just saying I'm fascinated by the idea
Oh, okay,
and
you
the
want it back.
decision to wear those.
You see people wear them at
Yeah.
the gym sometimes.
Really?
And I'm like, are you a finely tuned athlete? You just really want attention. It's like, oh,
Might as well wear
look, my
gloves.
individual toes can move.
Yeah.
The whole point of shoes
Yeah.
is to unite your toes as a team the way they belong.
Yeah.
You know?
They just come together and
Yeah.
make one
Keeping them
foot.
isolated. And
The toes all
Yeah.
contribute to the action, the motion that you're doing, which is why you
Yeah.
put shoes on in the first place.
Yes.
They're not like the Ninja Turtles,
Where you, yeah,
where you
aren't
got
they
like
wearing
one
sandals?
or two team members doing all the work. The
Yeah.
toes, each one of them has an important job.
That's true.
Very true.
So they don't need to be isolated.
Yeah.
I
keep
want them
together.
a united front.
Yes.
You know, who's
exactly.
isolated? The astronauts when they go to outer space in the movie Aliens, and we saw what happened to them.
Those are basically those shoes.
Yeah.
That's okay. That's
Yeah.
the personification.
That's the
of that.
metaphor
We
we're
got
going
it.
for here.
I
Yeah.
got it.
Mhm.
Understood.
That means if you have a pair, I have so many questions. I
What?
just want to know more
Oh.
about them if you have.
I
one of
want
those.
the listeners to send you in some sandals.
I want them to send me the shoes.
No,
toes
the
too.
toe shoes.
Yeah.
I kind of want them
All right.
both at this
Okay.
point. I'll rock them
Do you
off.
do
the show.
sandal.
an
I
open
need
box,
new sandals.
open box video? What is it called?
Unboxing.
Unbox video.
Yeah. Welcome to YouTube,
I would pay
buddy.
more. The unboxing video is going to do fine.
Let's do an open box.
I want to
video.
set up a shoot, an undercover shoot of Cody walking into like an area.
This
Like
is
I want to see
good.
Cody walk into a
Yeah.
restaurant, and I want him wearing whatever makes him the most uncomfortable from a perception standpoint.
You know what
I
I'm
want
telling
him walking into a fine steakhouse with the individual toe shoes and just being like, because you know he'd be nervous.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He would be
Yeah.
sweating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, just get me to my table quickly.
He'd hide behind somebody with his
I
feet.
like I kind of might be like this. I'm like,
So this is our finest table. You get to put your feet up. And he's like, no,
I'm
I don't
good.
want my feet up.
Yes.
Oh,
So you like the lazy river?
I love the Lazy River,
Okay.
guys.
Thank
It was
God.
delightful. So much time passed so quickly, and it was just like this is the place to be. You're not losing money at like blackjack tables and
Yeah,
shit
yeah.
like that.
They should have.
You're
some
still
tables.
drinking. It's great.
Yeah.
It was fantastic.
What time did we? Because we went to the lazy river Saturday morning.
Yeah.
But we didn't get in Saturday, like Friday night into
Oh yeah,
Saturday
we skipped
morning.
over. We skipped over Friday, I guess.
We didn't get into like 3, right?
Well, I got in Friday morning, and I flew in that early simply because the Lazy River experience. So I got in and I threw my bags into my hotel room and went right back downstairs with my slides and my and my board shorts. It's a bathing suit. Shut up. Nobody likes saying bathing suit, but stop calling it something. It's not board shorts.
buddy. Those are McTwists, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean the board shorts? They're on aisle 6.
Yeah. Oh, let me go get my trunks. You mean your bathing suit, loser? And so I met, and he had already procured a spot.
Christian
And
already got.
We on Friday we
Hit it
just
up 2
he
days
was a
in a
couple Modelo's deep, and I'm like, let's join this party. We did many laps, and then the next day I got to be the runner, and I got down there like right at 10,
Wow.
and
What is?
got after. Went
set up
after
base
it.
camp.
Went
Oh
after.
my
it.
God!
Yeah.
10 a.m. You were there.
It was that was our decision making process.
Yeah.
It's like let's go to the Lazy River, and then maybe we'll go to Nacho Daddy if there's time. And there was just it's like
There's
no,
no
there's
time.
a slice of pizza right on your way to your room before your pre-night nap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pre-night nap.
Yeah.
But I was saying we went out. We got Friday night was crazy for me. I don't know about
It
you
was
guys.
considered lit.
It was
as
lit.
I would
Yeah.
say.
Oh, yeah.
It was.
I had a great time Friday night. I don't remember.
Yeah, we
A
went
lot of
to
it.
Rain. We saw Steve Aoki
Yeah.
front row. No, we didn't do any of that.
Yeah.
We just sat at video blackjack.
Constant
most of the time.
cocaine.
It was fun.
Yeah. It was
I got in. Cody got in Friday night around 7, 8
Yeah,
ish,
something like that.
I got in like a couple hours later,
Yeah.
and then we met up with you guys. And so I showed up late because I had stuff to do with family before, and I was like, I
Gotta
brought.
throw that card in our face all the time.
But I had Christian be my drug mule.
yeah. You put Christian through so much that
Yeah.
night.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
With the bag too. I forgot
Yeah.
about that.
What'd you
Yeah.
score him? Some H?
I mean, he wanted me to.
Brian's a heroin Nazi.
Yeah,
Scored some H.
I hit it up my ass too. It's like, dude, you didn't have to do that.
Yeah, you
just
drove
drive
here.
it.
They don't check at the border.
Yeah, you gotta be too
I
safe.
just wanted to experience it, you know. Anytime I saw a cop,
Yeah, Las Vegas border.
The whole 4 hours is
Yeah.
just up his
every time I saw a cup, I was
Plunging
sweating.
is-
I was like, oh.
I could have did that on the plane that I flew into, but if you wanted, sure, whatever.
Hey, man, how was the lazy river? We didn't really make it.
Had to have the full experience,
Yeah.
man. Had to
We
fully do
have to
it.
send you to Nacho Daddy just to see stuff come out of there.
Came out very easy.
Just get like a shrimping net.
Yeah, like you're panning for gold, just like all the
You're plunging down there, and I'm just shoving nachos in his mouth, hoping
get-
something.
letting the dense
Yeah.
materials just fall out.
Oh, we got a license plate. Nope, looking for drugs.
So I flew in Friday night, so I couldn't bring in alcohol or liquids.
No.
Yeah.
So I had Christian bring them for me.
Had a-
bottle of bourbon.
Yeah.
some
Oh
vodka.
boy!
Yeah.
Oh right, because we almost got it confiscated
Yes.
on the tram.
That's what
Yeah.
Cody was saying.
and this
had to
whoever
shove
this
it up his
poor
ass.
woman was, security, just she was a wallflower. She was just kind of like way back up against
Yeah.
the wall. Nobody around for miles. We're the only ones getting on the tram from this stop, and it's like 9 p.m. something like that.
Yeah.
And we get on, and she just hears the bottles clinking. She's like, "Sir, sir," and then she's like, "Just."
just go.
I'm clocking out, and then she just takes
She
off.
literally left after that.
That
She
was
was
like
gone.
the end of her shift.
I never saw her again.
I think that was the end of her employment because
Yeah, she might have just.
I think she just saw
fuck it,
Christian.
I'm out.
She's like, I can't do this job anymore.
Yeah.
People like you.
It happened
Yeah.
so quickly because she's like, "Do you have bottles in there? You can't have bottles in there." I was like, "Oh, okay." She's like, "Okay, you can go."
Yeah.
I didn't do anything. Okay,
Yeah.
all right, fine.
Yeah, so you dropped the bottles off with me again with this whole mule thing through the monorail, through all the.
You saw
security.
Brian, you pulled the bottles out of your
Yeah,
ass.
he's like, have a
Here
shot.
you
Your
go.
text was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
"You don't have to, but
Yeah.
if you're coming this way." I'm
Well,
like,
you guys were meeting up at the Mirage anyway because Cody and I were there.
Yeah.
I was like, can you bring the bottle?
Cody wasn't there. Casual Cody. Yeah, hadn't seen the guy in here.
Hey, guys.
Hey guys, there's
How you
there's
doing?
tables over there. Slots
yeah.
over that way. All right, Cody. Thank you. Well, maybe I'll see you in another year.
You don't need one of those signs that guide you all throughout the hotel. You don't need that when Cody's there. He's like,
That
"Oh, yeah."
was great when you called me, like, where are you? And I was like, I forget, because there were two bars or snack
They
places that
sounded
were
exactly the same.
I was like, are you at this one or this one? I'm like, oh, I know where you are.
Yeah.
Oh, you
I
knew it.
walked over there.
Yeah.
Because I had already done like 3 laps in that hotel
The
before
Mirage is pretty
that.
small. on the
Because I was
inside.
just gambling by myself looking for cheap tables and shit.
Nice.
But yeah, it was fun.
But yeah, when Christian brought me the bourbon, I downed like a half a cup of bourbon. So I was, because I was trying to catch up to you guys. Apparently, been drinking at the Lazy River all day.
Yeah.
We had a
I
lot
think
of
you
fun.
over drank us.
I did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
I
did.
did. Well, because then when I came down to meet you guys, we ordered like margaritas at the bar.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
then we
yeah.
just started drinking like throughout, and I had a great time.
It was very fun. Yeah. it was
Good
very,
time.
very fun.
Good time. Ended about I don't know.
That was
3 a.m. for
yeah.
us.
Yeah, that was a late
Yeah.
night.
And
yeah.
but then it's you the lazy river opens when it opens, and they're not going to hold it for you. So you got to get back up and dust yourself off. And I took a shower just to go to the lazy. I haven't showered to get in a pool.
Yeah.
Since like they yelled at me
Why?
at Kings Mill in Williamsburg, and I was in 4th grade. Like, hey, especially the fat ones have to go shower before you get in the pool.
Get under the arms. Get
There's never been a more ignored sign in the history of signs
Nice
than
shower.
you got to shower. Who is going to a community pool and being like, well, hey, I'll join you guys in a minute. I got to go bathe,
Yeah,
and
you
then
gotta
I'll be
wash
in there.
off.
Yeah.
It's the job of the chlorine.
yeah.
Let
that's
it
the whole
do
point
its
of it.
thing.
Yeah. So what did we do that Friday night? Because the last thing I remember.
What is
we
the last
we
thing?
played beer pong at the Harris.
Oh, yeah,
No.
we went
The hair?
walking on that
That
little
was at the
strip.
Link.
Was it the Link?
Yeah,
Oh.
the Link, by the way, is my favorite spot in Vegas now. The little
outdoor area.
the little like block area, because
Yeah.
there's a bunch of bars, there's food options, in and out in case you're too drunk and need food and shit.
Yeah.
like that.
There's a zip line.
giant ass Ferris wheel where you can
Ferris wheel.
Yeah.
which you cowards didn't want to do.
forgot
I
about
was,
the zip
I was
line.
looking forward to that. There's an
No,
ice
that's right.
bar.
Cody kept asking people.
Yeah.
Cody
I
kept
would have done
asking
it, but
all of us individually if we wanted to do the fair. Like he was going to propose to whoever
I
said
was
yes
trying to get a
first.
head count and be like majority rules,
Yeah.
but no.
But your
guys
bladder
could've went
couldn't
without
have held up.
Cody was like
I-
a political figure
Yeah.
trying to like grease palm us like hey Mark, when I say zip line,
Yeah.
all I need you to do is
Yeah.
say, how about we do the Ferris wheel instead?
Yeah.
We'll do the old bait and switch.
Yeah.
He's just whispering into each of your
He's
ears.
like Slugworth and
Hopefully-
Willy Wonka. You just have scenes of Cody whispering these little sweet nothings into everybody's ear.
Trying
Yeah.
to maintain the control of the house.
Yeah.
I mean, this group, you know. That's what
I
I'm
I
trying
would have
to
done
do.
it.
It
I would have
worked.
done
Yeah.
both. I
Yeah.
did the zip line once before, but
you did?
on Fremont, and that,
Oh.
that's scary.
Yeah.
Those ropes are not tight.
No, I don't do things that require altitude in Vegas.
Yeah. What's the point?
It's just it's my rule of thumb. I don't go on roller coasters.
Oh.
You know, you can see the whole strip. The strip wasn't meant to be seen that way.
Look,
That's true.
I love roller coasters. Big fan. The New York roller coaster.
What about it?
Sucks.
Oh, no.
It is. I mean, it's fun with loop. It goes fast.
If
do
you
a bunch
want
of
a
loops.
broken neck.
It's fun, but it's really bad on your
Yeah.
neck. It is rough.
very rough.
It's bumpy. Yeah. It's It's wild. So we don't need to do that.
What are you,
but the
50?
very,
Yeah.
but
No,
the
it
very
hurts the
slow Ferris wheel is a beautiful, beautiful stroll, and I could not recommend
relax.
it more.
And it's all you can drink.
Yeah,
I mean, you pay like $100, but it's all you can drink.
It's a happy half hour.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Nobody
Mark, I
opened
led
with that.
I was
Yeah, I
like,
think
Mark,
you meant
all
that.
you can drink. Do you want to go?
You never
I don't
said
remember that now.
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Are
at all.
you
You
kidding
don't
me?
remember a lot of
I don't
stuff.
remember
You
that.
were giving me so much. You're like, if it's all you can drink, then you're definitely gonna have to piss.
Yeah.
And you're like, that is literally what you said to me like 4 times.
I was hammered.
Oh, come on.
That's all you kept saying. Well, because I think we talked about this last time. Because you really had to keep. You just kept insisting. I got to find the bathroom. I got to find the bathroom.
Oh, yeah, everywhere
and
I
then
went, I
you
had to
kept
pee.
fucking saying it was like, okay,
Yeah.
now I have to piss. So then
Yeah.
me, Cody, and Laura went off
Yeah.
to the bathroom, and
Yeah.
we lost you guys.
We're
and
at the link, the outside
This is
inside
at the
area.
link,
Yeah.
and I think I can't remember. Was it Laura or you that it said like, oh, like, they're playing beer pong? Like, who would want to
Laura.
play? Laura,
Yeah.
who would want to play beer pong? Then we come back, and Laura's like, oh, they're playing beer pong.
Me and Mark,
You're just like playing with two random girls.
These two
Yeah.
girls were like, "You guys look bored. You want to play beer pong?"
Well, yeah, we went up and
We went up to the bar.
we went up to the bar and we got beers. And then as we're walking back, these two girls had set up, and I guess they were going to play one-on-one. They were like
Something.
friends, and they were setting up, and then the way you guys look, oh, yeah, and so I before they finished the sentence, I'm already going back to the
Yes.
bar to get a pitcher for our team.
Yes.
and then we start playing. You get to know people. It's a fun thing about Vegas is that it becomes a team activity with the people you came with. Sometimes it's like the people you met at the blackjack table,
Yes.
or in
The
this
lazy
case,
river.
the lazy river, the
communal.
beer pong table.
Yes.
So in the same way that a sneaker unites your toes all together.
It all
Vegas
comes
is not
together.
meant to be a slide. It's meant to be a shoe.
Yes.
And
Could
so
not
we're
agree
playing
more.
beer pong, and boy, did everybody else in our team get very excited about beer pong once they saw Brian and I
Yeah.
playing.
Then you guys were like, "Can I play? Can I play?"
Yeah.
I did not say that.
And I had a.
I
I
could not
stood
have
off.
not wanted to
I
do
stood
this
off
more.
to the side,
Yeah.
and the two drunk girls on the other side were like, "Here, drink my beer."
They did the same thing to me.
And so
They're
I
like, you
started
look
drinking
thirsty.
it.
I'm like, I don't really
That's
want
probably
this.
why I got
yeah.
COVID.
Did you guys drink it?
Yeah, I
You drank the
it.
beer that they gave to you.
I that one, and then they kept
Oh.
handing me more, and I just kept pouring it into the same.
Once you
one.
break the seal, it's and this is Dr. Fauci saying this. Once you break the seal of having your first beer in Vegas, it's safer to drink everything a stranger hands you.
Yes.
Because you don't want to like hit the brakes on the germs right away.
and it's also no bet. I mean, y'all were drinking out of your cups, and that ball was flinging all over
Yeah.
the place.
So that's my issue. That I was.
nah,
too
there's a
drunk to-
water thing that we washed it with.
It is
There's
just-
a water
was totally
cup.
warm
sanitary.
water.
That's
Yeah.
the dare. Is like the
Yeah.
loser of beer pong should always have to drink the water cup.
Ooh.
No, that's
No,
that's
too much.
Yeah, no,
Drake, you're
I'm
trying
all
to
for
take
that.
a
Yeah,
life.
fuck 'em.
right
In
there.
these germ-filled times we live in.
Well, that shit was funny too because that game lasted forever, and it was only when Laura teamed up with the two girls,
Yes.
and then I think you might have
That's
like
when the
stepped
game
away.
halted for 45
Yeah,
minutes.
because
no, Laura went to go talk to them,
Yes.
and she got their full story
Yeah.
about where they come from, what they do.
That was when I took the opportunity to go to the bathroom
Yes.
because, thank you, we weren't on a Ferris wheel. And so I went around the rink, and let's just say,
we could have done 2 fucking laps in that
Yeah, we
Ferris wheel
could've.
before you guys ended up pissing. Okay, I don't wanna hear it.
I got to the pisser right away. The problem was after, because sometimes you just take it, when you get to my age, you just take a leak, and it's like Tom Hanks in A League of Their Own. And you're just in your own world for 90 seconds,
Oh, yeah.
and you're just like, oh, God, this feels so good.
Yeah.
And then you get out of there, and you lose all memory of where you were.
Yeah,
And so
discombobulated.
I got to the urinal right away, and then leaving the bathroom, I'm like, I don't know. I felt like, have you ever seen the movie Crazy Heart with
Yeah.
Jeff Bridges
Great
in the
film.
middle where he decides to have a beer at noon and he loses the kid he's watching? He's just walking all, I can't find the kid. That's like me trying to find the beer pong table. I'm like, I don't know where it is. And so I got lost for a little bit. I come back, not one cup had been hit. They were shooting the whole time.
I don't think we were.
No, we shot our balls.
Yeah.
And then
Okay.
the ball was on their side.
Yeah.
And they continued to talk for like 20 minutes.
Meanwhile, Brian's dying laughs like, Cody, look at that jersey. What's that jersey saying? It was a Giannis Antetokounmpo jersey. And I was like, the most clear I've ever said was like, Antetokounmpo. It's like
Yeah.
blackout drunk.
Cody was just like
Yeah.
on like
Yeah.
a blackjack, like
Yeah.
electronic blackjack thing, just
Yeah.
waiting for the game. And I was like, Cody, how do you say that name? And he's like, Antetokounmpo.
I looked over,
He
like,
wakes up. He's like,
Antetokounmpo.
I just died.
Back,
laughing.
back to my drunken super. I was like, ugh.
I was like, how
It's
did you know that name?
So
Yeah.
fun to run into drunk idiots in Vegas too, because like whoever's wearing a jersey like that,
Yeah.
if they get drunk enough, they think they are the person or the jersey they're wearing.
Yeah.
So
And then
all
they
you
came
do
to
is
the
you say
table, yeah.
Giannis, and you just like high five, like, yeah, we won last year. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know that you did, but
No, he's wearing the jersey.
You
He
were
is.
essential to the operation.
yeah.
eventually the beer
Yeah.
pong game ended,
Yeah.
thanks to me.
Yeah.
And then I hit the final shot, and then we tearfully part ways with the ladies, one of whom we'd run into the next
next
night.
night.
Stay tuned.
Yeah.
Okay, so the blonde, we're gonna go the blonde and the brunette, right?
Yeah, I don't remember the
brunette was from Chicago, flew out to Vegas to visit the blonde. That was the blonde. She was doing a tour de bachelorette. So she went to Vegas to hang out with this friend. Then she was going up somewhere else to hang out with another friend. Then Nashville to hang out with another friend. So these are many cities, all of where her husband does not live. Important to the story later.
It is very important.
Yeah.
Well, she's also. I didn't get the full story. I didn't know she was doing like a road trip.
I thought like no one came. I thought it was
Just
just,
them two?
I thought it was just the one
You
girl.
felt so bad for them.
I felt bad at first. Okay.
Now,
all right.
now it's okay.
Okay, now it's like
now
whatever.
she can do whatever she wants.
Okay, yeah.
But no.
Well, not whatever she wants.
So when you don't bring up politics, everything's fine. We're playing beer pong, just having fun, and then apparently we found out she's a Trumper.
Yeah.
I never found this out. I never really talked to her. I talked to her friend, the Chicago one.
We found out from after the fact when Laura told us.
Oh.
Because Laura,
They
again, was
spent
talking to them for 45 minutes instead of playing beer pong.
Got it.
yeah,
That's what was going on there. Yes.
So she found out she's a Trumper, but she's from Canada.
Yeah, she's a Canadian Trump supporter.
which
Oh,
she
wow.
can't vote
Crucial,
for.
She's
crucial
like, fuck
detail to
Trudeau.
this.
I'm all
Yeah.
about Trump, baby.
Where she left Canada because the restrictions were too high on the mask mandate.
Oh,
So
you mean
she's-
safe
Yeah, so
and
she's
sturdy
like-
and successful?
Yeah. So she's
Bro, I
like,
just wear
fuck it.
slides on my face. Zip, zip.
So she
You don't meet a lot of Canadian MAGAs. You know, that's
Yeah.
like
I was
more
more
sense.
fascinated than anything.
You should
I
keep
was
her
like,
rookie
wow.
card in mint condition.
Kamagas.
That's rare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Kamagas.
Kamagas.
Okay.
Canadian MAGAs.
It could also be like California MAGAs.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I can't. I wish again. This was like 3 weeks ago at this point. But she moved to South Carolina, I think.
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't
okay,
know.
so
And
that's
then,
where the-
yeah,
That
and then,
checks out.
But then, okay, so she knows this friend because they both dated the same guy who was a shithead, and they hated him.
Both the bridesmaid and the one getting married.
Yes.
Yeah, both
Okay.
of them.
They like bonded over dating a shitty guy, not at the
Oh.
same time apparently.
Okay.
But they just found
Yeah, I
each
think
other.
But
one
that's
of them
okay if
saw
they
the
were.
other one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's that?
One of them saw the other one on social media.
Yeah,
And,
it's like,
and
don't
it's
date.
like, what are you doing, my man? And then I think it was like one of those like Maury episodes where the whole crowd just turns on the guy.
It's like a
and then
John
all the
Tucker.
women team up.
John
Gotcha.
Tucker must die kind of situation.
So
They
that's
killed
how
the
they
guy.
became friends, and then they were in Vegas, and yeah,
It's a good
so
movie, by the way.
Yeah,
John
it is.
Tucker.
I like
It
the
is,
movie,
huh?
yeah.
I like that movie.
So yeah, so it's her bachelorette party. She's having fun, having a great time. We played beer pong with her that night, and we're like, okay, we're never gonna see you again.
Yeah.
And then the next night, boom, Treasure Island. You guys are gambling for like 3 hours,
Killing
Like
it.
Way
4
too long.
3
No, we
We'll
were doing.
get to that.
That was the. Yeah, we'll get to
Yeah.
that. That's the
Yeah.
best table I've ever been on.
But Laura and I went to Gillies, is a bar in the
Yes.
Treasure Island.
It's like a country music bar.
very honky tonk.
Hell yeah.
I think my tractor 6.
I tried to go there with you to
Yeah,
this
yeah.
bar, and
I thought you would fit in.
I thought so as well.
Yeah.
First off, I walk in, the bouncer, whatever, the main guy,
Yeah.
is already in a bad mood because he kicks me out because I have a beer in my hand. I'm like,
Yeah, you-
totally understandable. It's fine.
Yeah.
I put it down. I throw it away, and I walk
Really?
back in.
You couldn't take a beer into
Yeah.
a bar in Vegas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
well, they have a
I-
bar inside.
Yeah, it was like
They
a
want you to pay.
nightclub situation, I guess.
bars every
no
10
outside
feet.
food
Yeah.
to drink, I guess.
Wow.
I don't. But I threw the beer away. I said, I walked back in, and he let me in. I was there for maybe a minute, and I was like, "This is the loudest country music I've ever heard in my life. I
Hell yeah, it
can't
is.
do it.
There's
You
a
love
mechanical
country
bull
music.
I
in there,
hate
too.
country music with a passion, and I was like, I can't do
But
it,
you
even
think
for
the
the joke.
tractor is sexy though?
Yeah.
He wants to fuck that tractor apparently in that song.
That's the
I
good
don't know
song.
what's going on.
I'm amazed when you go to one of those like honky tonk bars,
Yeah.
especially like a place like Vegas where you know like people don't live there, so they came to visit, but they still. It's like the only time that a dude, a Texas man, is gonna like take a full suitcase and all they put in there is their boots and their hat.
Oh, yeah.
because their hat always looks amazing, but it's
does.
huge.
Yeah,
It's just a
there's-
little.
And the boots are always just, it takes up so much room. So
Yeah.
it's like, well, this is my clothes. These are my overalls. And then this is my boot and hat bag.
Let's
sir.
ride.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's right.
When they
Then this is
but-
my belt bag.
giant.
Yeah.
belt.
Buckle. Yeah.
But when they do what?
Nick pointed out Cody was gone maybe 2 minutes. I was like, yeah, I walked out immediately. I was like, this is too much.
And also when
Cody disappeared
Yeah.
for one hand of blackjack
Yeah,
and
I
was
like,
right back.
No.
But when those kinds of honky tonk people dance to their honky tonk music,
Oh, yeah, the
they have
line dancing.
zero fun on their face.
Oh, no.
It's
It's-
very serious.
very
work.
serious.
Very. It's like
Yeah.
The whitest of the
Yes.
white, trying to remember where to
Guys.
step.
Yes, exactly. Like they come into the bar like, woo, let's party,
Yeah.
and then they get on the
That's
dance.
home right here.
Then they get to the dancer and they're like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Like
It's like they're playing competitive hopscotch.
Yeah.
Like don't
That's
mess
how
up,
it
don't mess
was.
up, don't mess
Yeah.
up. World record.
What's wrong with you, boy?
I got to take
Get
you
in
guys
line.
to Montana's out in San Dimas, guys. It's a
Oh,
country,
not in
it's a
Montana?
country
Oh, you're saying the
nightclub.
big Montana.
No, it's the same exact idea, and it's wild.
I
It's
will.
wild.
I think we take a field trip.
Yeah.
I think we do it.
Now again, I'm like the 11th most popular Wanger, but I say I'm a Wanglet.
Oh, yes.
I say we go there like literally this week.
Why not?
I say we go to Montana's like
do it.
Let's do it.
tomorrow
We'll
morning.
recreate the Vegas experience. We'll go to Raging Waters during the day.
get the lazy river out.
Lazy River there.
Smart. I don't think
And
we
then
can
go to
carry beer.
Montana.
Can't carry beer in a
They're
lazy
They
river.
do have a Dunkin' Donuts though. If you wanna
Okay,
get that,
all right,
get
it's close
coffee,
enough.
I don't
yeah.
know.
Yeah, we can sneak it in maybe. I've
Maybe.
seen those
Water
like
bottles.
those can covers that look like Coke cans.
Oh.
You just slip the beer.
They're
in
not
there
letting you
instead.
take any beverages.
Yeah, you can't do
Any
that.
water park worth its salt. And I'm a water country USA veteran.
You could piss and shit in any of those things. You can't take a beer.
Can't take a
Yes.
beer.
Fucking bullshit.
Come on.
Yeah, that was
I
America.
told you guys when we got an Uber ride to the MGM, the Uber guy was like, "You guys aren't going to the Wet Republic, right?" And I was like,
No.
"No, we're going to the regular lazy river." He's like, "Good, because the last time they found like blood and cigarettes in the Wet Republic
Oh
pool."
yeah, your Uber driver was like very concerned about the water.
well,
I
them
was
were.
too after
Yeah.
because
The Lake Mead
from
thing?
my balcony we could actually see Wet Republic.
Yes.
We could see it popping off, and it
jammed.
was very crowded.
Yes.
and like people dancing, and you just think about the mayhem that's going on underneath the water.
Oh, yeah.
all the
Yeah.
footsie that's
Yeah.
being played, all the packs with Satan.
yes.
Like I just did my makeup and you're splashing water at me,
Yeah.
bitch.
Yeah.
Fuck off me.
Let's
Get
make
outta
out.
here. Yeah.
piss everywhere. That's what I would do.
Yeah.
Just
Oh
be-
yeah,
I would just piss everywhere.
Oh, I
Everyone else
constantly
is
did
doing
at the
it.
lazy
Yeah.
river. You didn't know.
Did you pee in there?
No.
I kind of wanted to try.
I never pee in the lazy river. I never. No, I can't.
Why-
If I'm
why
moving
are we
in the
even
water,
entertaining the possibility of doing this? That's a dick move. Don't
I
do
know,
that.
but like, there's
Everyone's
thousands of people
doing
in
it.
there. There's got to be people pissing in there.
everybody in
Yeah,
a
but don't do
tube is peeing.
Everyone in it.
Everyone in a tube.
Okay, that's your
Oh,
theory.
yeah.
Everyone in a tube.
But you're not giving
it's
up
my
that tube.
law.
Yeah.
It was a theory 50 years ago, Brian. We studied this. We have hypothesized.
law
But
now.
if you're walking, it's very hard to be walking. It's hard to do physical activity while peeing, I've noticed.
It's
know?
true.
Okay.
Very hard.
Yeah,
Ask Ben Stiller from There's Something About Mary. Very tough to do anything.
There was
watched that
I was
recently.
very fascinated at the urinals in Vegas
Crazy.
Why?
because I noticed multiple men pissing like this, where they're at the
I
urinal
was very fascinated, Cody.
and
Yeah.
they just
Where's
sat,
Christian?
like-
he brought a clipboard into the bathroom.
yeah, I
He's
was like,
very
huh.
fascinated
I was
by
like
it.
studying this.
He brought beakers and a lab coat into his bathroom.
Just imagine a guy at the stall, like dick
Yeah.
hanging out.
Christian
He's
right next
going,
to him
and
taking
then just
notes.
hands at the side, just like
That's a drunk
pissing.
piss.
Hands at the side.
Yeah.
Hands at the side, like monkey.
Oh,
Like,
not even like.
yeah,
free-
yeah,
he's
just
free.
like
Okay.
this.
Oh,
No
no,
control.
I've never. No, I've
like
seen
just
hands on the hips. Is
elephant
usually the-
trunk.
I'm sorry.
swinging.
Did he drop his trunks entirely? Ass out?
did.
No. It's like a little
Okay.
bit, and then just like
That's a drunk piss.
Like,
Oh, man.
That's
multiple
a-
guys.
about
Okay.
to pa- I've never seen that.
It was very inspiring.
Yeah.
I didn't do
yeah.
it. Though.
Try it out.
Let's
Yeah,
try it
maybe.
right now.
Yeah.
It's all
I
four
will
of us
say-
gotta
go in
piss
there
right
at
now. I'm
once.
gonna
Before,
go piss.
before
Try
we
it
go,
with that-
Yeah,
try it
do you
with
want to
that-
go first? Or?
I'll go.
Okay.
Try it without
you-
holding
you
your
wanna go?
thing.
You know what? I'll go give it a shot.
Yeah, okay, you
Yeah.
go.
Let us know how
You're
this
more
goes.
important to the show.
Yeah.
I am not. But yeah, what are we talking about? You're
Oh no, but I was gonna say before
Hey,
we get
see
to
if
the
it takes me longer to do this than it took Cody to last in the cowboy bar.
yeah, count the minutes.
before because you were still talking about the rodeo bar.
Yeah, I want to know more
Yeah.
about this.
Oh, so-
Can you get
environment.
out?
Yeah.
Can you get out? Can you
Let's-
get
Yeah.
out?
So
you
when
can.
we got there Saturday night,
I did want to mention though at the Lazy River,
Right.
because I'm such a proponent for this fucking thing.
Yeah.
What?
There, I ran into a guy
Oh, yeah.
that I recommended the Lazy River like
yeah.
the day before,
Yeah.
and then we were in the pisser, and he was like, "Hey man, did I run into you yesterday?" I was like, "You did. You came." Oh
yeah.
And he's like, "I came with my whole family," and then he was like so jazzed, like, "This is the greatest thing. My kids here, my parents are here." He was like, "Thanks, man. I appreciate it." And then like as we were leaving, I saw them on the way out, and the entire family
It's
just
so
like
great.
greeted me and thanked
You
me
made
for
their week.
opening up their world. It was amazing. I loved it.
We didn't even talk about. Did we talk about the La Mirada people?
Did we mention it last week?
Oh, you might have.
I can't
No,
remember.
not the Lamarada people, no.
We ran into.
We swam into.
I swam into a gaggle of ladies that just so happened to have been from La Mirada
Yeah.
because
Which, by the way, is where Christian's from, and,
It's where I'm from.
and it means
Yes.
the view.
It means the view.
Yeah.
I'll get to that in a second because I think we were talking. We ran into these ladies, swam into these ladies, and just started chit chatting, just talking about whatever.
It started
No, they
because
called
they saw
Cody
me
out.
with a beer, and they're like, "You don't look old enough to drink." I'm like, "Oh, I've
Oh.
heard this 50,000 times. Fantastic." Okay,
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah, but
"Lady-"
you shouted that at her.
Yeah,
I don't know why
did.
you were like, I hear this.
I stood up and I was like, "Listen,
you Nazi bitch.
all right."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Yeah, I'm almost 30." Blah blah blah. And then randomly we were just kind of staying with the current with them.
Yeah,
and then it happened.
And then
How
I
did
think
it
we
come
started.
up?
I think
don't
we
know.
started talking about
Where we're
how
from?
great the lazy river is, and they were talking about various
Yeah,
like
water
other
parks and stuff.
water
Yeah.
parks. And one of the ladies mentioned a
Yeah.
water park in La Mirada
that you had been to.
that I had been to.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Hey, that's in La Mirada." She's like, "Yeah, I'm from La Mirada." I was like, "What?" And then they're all like, "Yeah, we're."
the reunion
Yeah,
was
and then
spectacular.
all of them were like, "Yeah, we're from the La Mirada."
Yeah.
And I was like, "It means the view."
There was a big La Mirada convention.
Yeah.
It was
Wow.
partially kicked off by them having listened to Heidi and Frank.
That's right.
Oh, okay.
That's
nice.
right. They were talking about that. They're from SoCal. We got that from them, and then it turned into La Mirada.
familiar. Oh,
And I'm
that's
like,
so
you
funny.
La Mirada people are all out of your
We're
mind.
Big fans.
And-
Big fans.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was just hilarious. On top of the guy that I told them about the guy I recommended the Lazy River, and then we met his whole family.
Oh, that was a nice little family reunion
Yeah.
too. Yeah, I got to
Um,
meet the grandparents, got to meet the kids.
Oh, yeah, all of them.
It's a team effort in Vegas.
Changing lives at the Lazy River.
Yeah.
And then met the lovely ladies from La Mirada in there.
The gaggle of ladies.
The gaggle of ladies, yeah.
Yeah.
And I texted my parents and I was like, "Oh, we met some random ladies," and then like my dad was like, "Who are they? Like our age?" I was like, "Who are?"
Look, the town's not that big. They might have known them.
They may have
might
known them.
Yeah.
They were telling me like where they lived on like streets. I was like, "Oh yeah," and I was like,
Yeah.
"I went to school here," and like, "Oh yeah."
Dad, we're drinking in Vegas and we met these nice people in a pool from our hometown. And his dad's like, you're 30.
There was, I think they had because I had told them that I was 32, and they're like,
Yeah.
"Oh, we're much older." And I was like, "What are you guys like 27, 28?" And they kind of chuckled at
Nice.
that.
Good
But that
joke,
wasn't the
Christian.
first time that happened that weekend.
It's a good joke to use.
Because there was a drunk like British girl. She's like, "Be honest with me." I think she was British, or maybe she was just
right
drunk.
outside the link.
Yeah. And she's
Yeah.
like, "How old am I?" And I was like, "You look 50." No, I didn't tell her that.
Yeah.
But
Oh, that would have been good.
I
The old
told her, I was
rope-a-dope.
like, "Oh, you look 22." She's like,
Yeah.
"See?" And then she just started yelling at her friends. She's like, "These are my new friends.
Yeah.
I'm not friends with you. Piss off." And I'm like,
And then I was like, "Guys, there's a Ferris wheel right
Yeah,
here.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
all you can drink,
Cody checked the strangers.
guys."
Cody called the hot route.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Brian and I were probably in competition. Well, I don't remember a British.
"Did you hang arms off to the side like a
I tried it.
Oh, right now?
Yeah.
How'd it go?
I tried it, and I
Did it just go
I
everywhere?
did- my,
It's like a fire hose.
yeah. There's a lot of pee in your bathroom.
Yeah,
by the way.
yeah, you know.
No, I just can't do it. Like it's such an
It's so
unnatural.
weird.
Yeah.
I gotta have
position.
hand on the wheel.
Now I do hold my hands like this when I'm having sex, but not like not peeing.
Yeah, that's
It's just
good.
like this.
Yeah.
But
It's the same
I
motion.
realized
Head back.
Yeah. If I'm really tired at a urinal, and how do I put this for a family show? If I'm shooting straight that day,
Yeah.
I can do the hands on the hips, but that's not even. I'm like a quarterback. I want my hands right here, ready. You know, I'm ready,
Ready for
for the
the option.
shotgun.
You never know.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
I'm ready for whatever. Whatever
Yeah.
happens.
Strays
down
off
there.
from the path. You never know.
Yeah.
Your awareness rating is up there.
You guys
You're ready
ever
for
do
any
the-
situation.
It's the ready position.
Yeah.
You don't do the wall hold? Hold
Oh, I don't like.
hand,
I don't like
hand on the
touching
wall?
anything in the bathroom.
No, yeah, I don't
I've
touch
done
In
the
my
wall
own
hold.
bathroom, I'll do that sometimes. Like, no. If I'm drunk or something.
At your own bathroom?
Yeah, if I have people.
Cody
over
looks at
here,
his bowling
I'm like,
his
oh,
bowling
God.
certificate, and he's just like,
It's not on the wall
Go to
anymore.
Cody's house and there's like a worn yellow handprint in his bathroom.
It's all dirty right there.
Everywhere else except my hand. I'm not
It
even
looks like
lying.
a-
I've totally done that before.
I'm looking
yeah.
for it. I'm
It looks like
totally
a chalk outline of where Hamburger Helper died, just right
yeah.
up there.
just down the hall. Marissa hears the biggest sigh you've ever heard.
Just Cody leaning against
Is that
the wall
Lazy
again.
River, Marissa?
Yeah.
Or the other?
No,
That's
Okay,
his.
okay,
Thanks for
okay,
clarifying.
okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
We need to,
So, anyways,
yeah.
back to the rodeo.
Yes.
Oh, so when we went back to Treasure Island, Gillies, Honky Tonk Bar,
Yeah.
and then who do we see dancing? Is
There's a bunch of fans there too. We should say
Yeah.
hi
Oh,
to
well,
as
yeah.
well.
we'll get to them.
We totally brushed over
We'll get
that.
to
You're
them.
right.
It's
Yeah.
a great gaggle.
We've got some
of
stuff to say about them.
Some
Yeah.
great Wanger fans showing
Yeah.
up to WangerCon.
But Laura and I are just watching people dance because we're like, we can't line dance, we can't do all this
No.
stuff. Who do we see? But the Bachelorette and her friend just dancing all up on two guys.
Hell yeah.
Hands on
Both
the
of
hip.
them were? Oh.
Well, the other one, I think she was just talking to one.
Okay.
The bride to be
Was all up. I got
all
photos.
up.
Yeah.
Oh.
You got photos?
Yeah.
Sending it to, you're like a secret agent, a spy for the group.
Nobody can shift a story from interesting to creepy faster than Brian.
I got photos.
Like I was in her hotel room. Like wait, what?
Well,
I know her
then-
shoe size.
Then they separated. I went up to the guy. I was like, "Hey, what do you think of her?" And he went all like, "No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding."
I was like, holy shit, Brian.
Did they make out?
No, but they were so close. They were so
Really?
like
You know,
face to
thinking right now-
face.
He knew.
close.
He knew. I mean, she probably had.
She had a ring on. She had her
Yeah, but a lot of
ring.
dudes see that as a challenge.
yeah,
true.
You know?
especially in Vegas.
It's Vegas. How upset would you have been if you were the groom in that situation? You see it like do you instantly go up there and break it up? You're like, she's having fun.
let it play out. We'll get to it in the morning.
We'll get to it in the morning. I don't want to ruin this.
Yeah,
This
I don't
is
want
her
to
night.
ruin the moment. You know,
She's having
who
fun.
am I to get in the way of true love? I'm just the groom.
No.
I just keep thinking, like, I know we haven't mentioned any names or anything, but like, what if the groom was a
Saunter sadly.
What if-
like, well, I guess I lost another wedding.
it happened again?
You take
just
your ring
my
off.
luck. I meet the girl of my dreams, and now here she is dancing with some cowboy.
Brian's bachelor party. If he's up on some chick, and we're just gonna be like, "Oh, he's having fun."
That's so bad.
That's so terrible.
No,
We'll talk about in the morning, guys. Not tonight. We'll let him have his night.
We're gonna be fucking pissed off in the morning. We'll let you know. But right now, go ape shit.
guys go.
Go crazy.
You're gonna talk about in the morning with her and the guy she brought home to sleep in your bed with you.
Let him have fun, but let's take photos of him anyways.
I bet he was drunk too. It's super obvious.
I was like, I have a video. No, I have a video.
She's right up in there.
Let me see.
Hey, can you do
the
the
phone in one hand and he hits the button with the other? Like,
Hey, buddy, could you do that again? Do it one more time. Do it one more time. Yeah, there it is. I got it. Lord, check it out.
I'm just picturing like the groom is legit a fan of this show. And it's like, this all sounds kind of familiar.
So wait a minute.
Fiance is going on, on a nationwide bachelorette
My
party.
girlfriend's
Wait
We're
a
from
minute.
Canada. She was in
Trump.
Vegas.
Oh,
if
wait
the
a minute.
groom is watching right now, I have two
Very
pieces of
sweet.
advice for you. One, wait until tomorrow morning to talk about it. And two, let Brian DM you the pictures so you have some evidence to back it up.
Yeah.
Cody, look at the photo.
Right,
How does that look?
Yeah, it looks like they're getting pretty handsy.
You know, I
It's
think
pretty
I
damning,
remember.
right?
They're getting handsy.
I remember you
Yeah.
sending that via text.
Yeah, we did get that.
That's the
yeah, that's pretty
Yeah.
good.
Is his hand on her rear end?
No.
No.
But are they holding
no,
hands?
it-
like
it's-
holding hands.
They're holding
It's
hands.
it's almost
Yeah.
like, I don't know. I could see that as like his hand, like her hand is just kind of like braced against his hip. And she's probably trying to steal money from him. And then he's like, hey, I think she likes me. 'Cause let's face it, this guy that I'm looking at right now is not a closer. Now, the guy in the black shirt, that's a closer. That's a
I didn't see the one.
that's a
that one.
Hemsworth.
I didn't see
That,
that.
if I am you, because you're the one that's marrying her,
Why does it be in this situation?
I'm concerned
Time in the
about.
morning. It's fine.
I mean, you have
having fun.
you have a guy who, like, his biggest achievement in life is like maybe he scored 10 points in a rec league game.
Yeah.
But now you have like Anakin Skywalker from Revenge of the Sith.
He looks like he's got a button-down shirt with no shirt underneath.
That's the guy you
Guys,
look out for.
He might be a Hemsworth. We don't know.
I might have
that
slept
one
with
was
him.
black.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Might have been worth it. Yeah.
Cody blew him.
Oh, we'll tell him in the morning.
Yeah, don't ruin the
This
moment.
explains everything.
But
All right.
no, that the guy she's holding hands with, I was like, oh, maybe he's gay. Maybe he's not into women.
Oh, okay.
And
Maybe they're
then
brother and
Yeah.
sister. Who knows?
yeah, just holding hands face to face.
I mean,
She's from the South. I don't
But
know.
I gave her the benefit of the doubt. Laura's like, no, he's not gay, and she's just a frat boy.
Yeah.
man,
Yeah.
you got to switch the video, Brian.
What? What do you mean?
You
Take
got.
the
We
video.
need to review the tape.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought
Yeah.
I got one. Let me check it. You guys talk amongst yourselves.
Okay.
Let me.
You guys just set it up and ask us not to
Let me
elaborate
see.
on
Let me
that.
see.
Right.
I got
I
my-
actually set up a
Every time.
multicam.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got multiple angles. Yeah.
It keeps getting better. It's like, well, actually, I'm releasing the Blu-ray next month. If you give me the Snyder cut of that night.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see.
Well, here's the line dancing with.
Oh,
the,
right. We have the line.
But we were all at the
dancing.
blackjack table.
Yeah, you
during
guys were
this.
doing-
Yeah. Cool.
Oh, wow.
Well, this is after the band went away. They played the Cupid Shuffle.
Yeah.
Look at these people just not smiling
That
at
does
all.
not look like fun at all.
Yeah.
No.
Some of them are way too close to each other. Some other way too far apart.
There they are together. See?
Oh,
Oh, he's mounting her.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
There they are.
Oh no.
Right there.
Oh, he's professing his undying love right
Yeah.
there.
And hey, something happened.
I don't know. I'm not buying it.
She had fun though.
She had a good time.
Where was she going next? Is where I want to.
The other one
started in Vegas.
followed me on Instagram.
Oh, she does.
I hope she's
The
not watching
other
the
one
show
watches
tonight,
all my. Is probably watching right now. So
Oh,
other
God.
one, if you can tell us what went on that night, we would love to know.
Call
We're
in.
not going to talk about it.
no, we won't. Yeah.
On this very show next week.
Yeah.
We just want to know.
We just
Yeah.
we just want to
What
know.
happened?
We just have
well,
more questions than anything.
And
Exactly.
when you saw this happen, were you like, she's having fun?
I'll talk to her in the morning.
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
Did you talk to her in the morning? Let us know that detail as well. We'd like to know.
So that all happened. And then we met up with all the Wanger fan folks, and it was a lot of fun.
Well, the main reason we did go to Vegas was for Wanger Con.
Wanger Con,
unofficially, not
2022. Yeah,
That's
we
why
did
I
not,
went.
Yeah.
We did not start
Not
this. They
endorsed.
did this, and we just so happened to have been in Vegas at the same
Yes.
time.
So they all got there. They had like an itinerary.
Oh,
I think we
yeah.
talked about this on the Wanger Con Explained.
Of course,
video.
this is the one time
did
you talk
explain it.
about
Yeah.
the actual weekend. Yeah.
Elena made a whole
Wanger
thing.
Con debunked.
Yeah.
You guys got there. They got there Thursday
Yes.
Yeah.
during the day, and then they left Sunday. But we all met on Saturday night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, there. Okay.
What are you following? Are you looking up the?
Yeah, I actually have the target.
Oh,
Wait,
I just want to see
What?
if there are any pics posted from Vegas.
Oh.
Is there
Okay.
anything like a
Anything?
sad photo that says like wedding canceled?
There's okay.
a
I'm
ring
just
on
gonna
the ground?
narrate what the pictures are. So it's them two at a nice meal together
in Vegas?
with the same dress
Oh.
from that night.
Oh, it's the dress.
And then there's a
Okay.
close up of wine. There's a close up of a knife. There's the bride to be with some cake, and then there's them at some sort of fun girl excursion. That's
Okay.
them at the bar. That's them at the country bar.
Yeah. Oh,
with the guy?
hold on a second. One of the guys looks like one of the guys in the photo.
in the background.
Is it Chris Hemsworth?
I don't know if that's Hemsworth because he's
Liam.
with the.
Liam
It's Liam.
Hemsworth.
It's
Liam.
the B-level Hemsworth.
Yeah.
I don't think that's
I
the
can't
same
tell.
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then there's another one that's the next day,
Oh.
and they're
They
still
look so
smiling.
happy.
They're still
happy.
friends.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt.
All right.
Okay.
It all
Okay.
hopefully it all works
Okay.
out.
Yeah.
Everything's good.
Hopefully we
really
get
hoping.
invited.
Yeah. To the
You
wedding.
know,
Yeah.
we
In
probably
Canada?
contributed more to their marital heartache than their bliss,
yeah.
but
Exactly.
you know.
Yeah.
you still want to fill out a wedding party with fun.
Yeah, she only had one bridesmaid, according to Cody.
Yeah.
That's what I thought was going on the whole time. I felt so bad.
Just them two.
Yeah.
They're looking for anyone to
Oh,
play beer pong
jeez.
with.
I don't hate the idea. Somebody must have done this at some point. Like let's say old Mark Ellis is getting hitched, right?
Yeah.
And somebody works at a Lazy River. So let's say that we're getting married, and I want you guys to be the official broadcast partners of
Oh, that'd be great.
the wedding. And so like as people are walking in, I want the Wangers to have like a perch with the full mic setup, and you're just kind of like either people. It's kind of like press row during the Super Bowl. We just have guests walking by. You're like, oh, it's a grandfather. Come on in here. Let's talk to you.
I like that a
and
lot.
I want the
Yeah.
Wangers to just sort of give the people at home
That's a
a
great
look
idea.
into Ellis's wedding.
It's a live streamed wedding.
Yeah.
First thing is like, who invited this piece of shit?
People
But it gets saltier as you guys
the
get
more
looser.
drunk we get. Yeah.
Like that fucking guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I want
All
you
right.
guys
Uncle
inside
Tony, you're 20 minutes late.
the room where the ceremony is taking place, and I want you like golf commentating
Yeah.
during the ceremony.
Quietly, yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, like
Who's going to throw
boy,
up in the pond this time?
There was a big controversy as to who Mark was going to hire. Was it going to be Knapsack? Was it going to be Makuga to marry them?
Who would it be?
Interesting choice. He went with
Should we put that up as a poll? if Mark Ellis got married,
who should
officiate the wedding?
no. You should open the tweet with like Ellis huge reveal. He's getting married on the Wanger show.
Cody, give me a ring.
Yeah.
Just do it.
Who should we have to marry him?
But yeah, we met up with the fans. It was a lot of
On
fun.
Saturday.
It was
yeah.
great meeting out. They're all super cool. It
Yeah,
was,
nice. Very sweet.
Legit had a great time talking to all of them. It was a fun
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
They were great, yeah. Not a bad apple in the bunch.
Yeah.
All great conversations. Talked about a diverse array of topics.
Yeah.
They all
sports.
kind of got together, talked me into gambling $30 on the Colts to win the Super Bowl.
Oh, there you
So there we go.
Sure. Why
I don't know
not?
how good they are after all. I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like Matty Ice might have a couple more good years in him with a solid core. Frank
Marky
Reich
Ice.
at the helm. Marky Ice.
Marky Ice isn't bad.
Instead of Ice Nazi.
The furthest I would go is like Marky
When
Ice
you compare
Box.
it.
It's Marky Ice or Ice Nazi.
Or Marky Ice Nazi.
Might have to
yeah.
side.
The Ice
Marky
Nazi.
Ice Nazi quotes Ellis.
You really don't even know if you're pro or anti-ice.
You could bring
Yeah.
the
That's what it
you could
sounds
bring
like,
the
yeah.
term back in a positive way.
Oh, just spin it.
Just do a spin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reclaim the word
Yeah.
Nazi.
Yeah, reclaim it.
I don't think that ice, for all its glory, is really the product to lean on.
Yeah.
It
Fair
snowed
enough.
a lot during
With
those
that
times
comeback.
too, so that could
Yeah.
it could be like a
Exactly.
specific type of Nazi that was like the snow troopers.
What?
What are you talking about?
Snow Nazis.
When did it snow? Oh, back
Or
in
like World War II.
It only snowed back in the 40s.
Only
Is that
that.
what
Yeah.
you're saying?
The Cold War.
Yeah. That's how you know climate change is real, is when you're telling kids, like, I used to have to walk 10 miles in the snow to school, and your kid's like, what's snow?
Yeah.
Like, oh, boy.
What is that?
We are not doing well.
Doomed. But yeah, met them all.
The treasure. I want to say
And then we
treasure
gambled
planet.
with a number of
Yeah.
them too, because we just kind of moseyed over to blackjack, and so a
Brothers.
few of us wanted to play blackjack, so we sat down. We had a nice gaggle. It was the closest you get to like playing craps, and one of us was on a roll.
Yeah.
And you know how like the whole casino's like, yeah, let's do this.
Yeah.
We kind of had like a home crowd with us as we all played black. Well, Brian went to line dance, and then the three of us line dance / spy, and then we were playing blackjack, and we had a pretty good run there for a minute. You were cooking.
That was the best
got
I think
hot.
I've like ever done at blackjack. Yeah,
He was feeling it.
Yeah, I was doing really well
For a long
And
time.
for a very long time.
Yeah.
I could stay at a blackjack table.
Brian
for
went
a whole
clubbing
work
and
shift.
then came back,
Yeah.
and you guys were still at the table.
I have like 20
It was
videos.
fascinating. Yeah.
I was out initially, like right away.
Yeah,
I
me
sat
too.
down next to Cody.
Yeah.
And do you remember when you sat down first? What did the guy ask you?
He says, "Do you split tens or something
Yeah.
like that? Split kings or something like
Split
that?"
tens.
Yeah.
Because apparently the guy next to him, every time he would get two tens, he would
right.
split
Mhm.
tens.
Yeah, it
And
was
the
all
guy was
bitter.
furious at him, and I was like,
The whole
"No."
table hated this
Yeah,
guy.
and I was like,
Yeah.
"No, I don't." We didn't realize that he was saying that while the guy was still at the table.
I thought he was
Yeah.
being serious. I don't know. He
Yeah.
was joking. Like I thought
Yeah.
like he was.
It sounds like it was a mix.
yeah. But no, I thought he was like when people are like, "Are you good?" Or, like you can't sit next to me unless you know what the fuck you're doing.
Oh, you mean like when I try to sit next to you?
Arcadio, by the way, says best table of blackjack I've ever played. with
Arcadia
Ellis
was
and
there
Christian.
with you guys
Did
the
he
whole
crush
time
it
as
too?
well.
Yeah, he did really well.
Oh
he was
my
funny because I
gosh.
was listening to Nick and Manny's podcast. They recapped the whole thing.
I listened to that as well.
I loved
They had a
just-
much better recap than we've done
so
so
much better.
far.
And
Yeah.
listen to that instead.
Yeah.
I love the way that Arcadio talks about it because he was just like, yeah, when we sat at the blackjack table, I played first base, and then Mark was on third base, and he was
yeah,
just
that
like
makes
setting
sense.
up like a baseball field. I loved it.
What was that? No, that wasn't $10. $15 tables.
Yeah,
So
$15.
it wasn't too
'Cause
bad.
The night before, we played at a
25.
25?
We
That was
did
crazy
compete at
sluts.
25, and we were just treading water.
Yeah.
And I was proud of us because I get
Oh.
so nervous at those tables.
Yeah.
You get out so quickly.
$15 makes me squirrely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so
I
I'm sitting
want a
down, and
$10
it's like, okay, this is fun.
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
think I put 100 in. I got down pretty far, but then we started climbing back, and then I think I got back to like sea level, and then I was out.
Yeah.
And then, but then we also met a guy who sat to my left at the end of the table, who was like a 20-year military lifer.
Whoa.
Super nice guy.
On Saturday.
On Saturday,
Yeah.
had been in combat, and so he got the brunt of it when the mariachi band decided to post up right behind him and just burst into song.
Oh.
It's like there's
missed
just
that.
not
You
the
missed
music
this.
in the casino wasn't even that loud. Then all of a sudden, and he got into like crouch like command position, and
ready
he was
to
just
go.
like, I was like, hey man, it's just mariachis, man, just mariachis.
I apologize. on
Yeah,
behalf
but
of
they
my
like
people.
posted up right in his ear.
That was
no.
absurdly loud.
I've gambled
Yeah.
at that hotel before or that casino, and I've experienced that same thing. That's just
They
something
make their
do.
rounds?
They just
Yeah.
make their rounds
Oh my
in that
God.
area. Yeah.
Well, Send Your
Wow.
Frogs is right there, and they have Latin night.
There we
Right.
go.
So I don't know if they play in there.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh.
But yeah, so that
Send your
table.
welcome to Latin night, Bud Light, half off.
But yeah, that table was a lot of fun. And the theme of that table was Arby's because
We
every
did talk a lot about Arby's.
every dealer
Yeah.
that came in. First thing, I
You
don't know
guys
how
were so long. You had like 3 different.
Oh, we got the same like guy.
We got the
over and
same
over.
guy
Yeah,
on his
yeah.
next shift.
Yeah, yeah.
And he kept pushing the hot ham and Swiss, and it's like, bro, we're there for the roast beef.
Yeah, that's
you and your
that's
ham
not-
get out of Arby's.
That guy was sweet because when his shift ended, because we were there for so long,
Yeah.
came back.
He came back. He made out with the
played
bride to
around.
be a little
Yeah.
bit.
It's like, I love these people.
Yeah.
he came back though, and he's like, "Hey, I'm gonna go check out Dog's stepfather," and he like,
He
we
did.
go.
He did
Yeah,
say that.
that was very sweet.
Very
Nice.
kind. Yeah.
Oh.
Picked up some new fans in Vegas.
Oh,
Nice.
nice.
But yeah, no, that table was awesome, and then we eventually parted ways.
Well, also, was it Pete that put 100 on black?
Good job, Pete.
At the roulette table.
Roulette table, yeah.
Yeah. But he apparently, like the night before, he did that and he lost it.
Yeah.
So he just like regained it back.
Yeah, but
should've
you don't have
played
to
more
tell
than
everybody the full backstory.
Yeah,
When you win in the moment, it's
in
like,
the moment.
yeah.
No, he was like,
Yeah.
so when you put money in roulette, he just put 100 in, and the guy literally started counting like chips, like for roulette. And
Just
he's
one.
Like, he's like, no, just give me one. He's like,
Just one.
He looks at the dealer, looks at him like, what? He's like, no, just one chip. And he's like, okay. He puts
He like
the
opens
stack
up
of
a safe and he's like,
he
here
puts
you
the
go.
stack of chips back, and then just brings out a little 100 chip. And he put it on black, and he won.
Nice, Pete.
yeah.
I remember having to go to the bathroom at one point during blackjack, and because it's kind of like the Ferris wheel, there's nowhere to go.
Yeah.
And so I think was it Arcadia?
I think it was, yeah.
That I gave him $100. I had like $75 left in chips, and so I gave him 100. I was like, hey, if you get low, just take this, because I would have done the same thing. I think I came back and it was the exact same amount of money that I had when I left, and that's just exactly what you want out of your backup quarterback. You know?
Wow.
Don't take chances down the field.
Just keep the team afloat.
Now-
Yeah, just give us a couple first downs. Let's play the field position game here.
I can't remember though. I don't know if he actually gambled it though. I think he just
Oh,
sat
that
in
was
your
Jay
place.
then.
Oh,
Arcadia
was
already at the table with
Okay,
you. I
then
think it
never
was
mind,
Jay
yeah.
that's filled in for Mark. Either way,
Okay.
great
Jay
team
was on
player.
the left side.
on the left
Yeah.
side.
That's what a
Yeah.
mama bird wants when she flies. You want the
Yeah.
papa bird to sit on the eggs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like just sit on the
Oh, yeah,
eggs.
that's
I want
true.
all my kids here. So thank you.
So yeah, WangerCon 2022.
Oh, well,
Successful.
okay. So my WangerCon ended the next morning at 5 a.m. because I eventually had to catch my flight at 7 a.m. But I stayed up
Did you
playing
pull-
video
You
blackjack.
pulled an all-nighter for your early
shit.
I pulled an all-nighter,
Oh my
yeah.
God,
And
I was
so
thinking that.
I'd say I was probably about, all things considered, from the previous two excursions, gambling, I was even, right? So I put $100 into video blackjack, lose it immediately, like gobbled up faster than, as soon as the money's in there, it's gone. So I'm like, let's do one more 100. Let's turn this thing around. I put it in. I get all the way down to $10, same exact way. This
Oh,
is super
my
fast. I
gosh.
cannot get a break. Then I start turning things around.
Oh shit.
Start just getting $5 here, $10 here, get back to 100. I'm like, all right, I've only lost 100. I start taking some shots down the field. Start throwing some $25 chips in there. Based on my
gosh.
confidence from the night before, start making some plays. I get up to about 400. So now I'm up 200.
Wow.
Lose 300 of that, go back to 100. And I just
Okay.
do this tug of war all night until I get all the way up to $700. And then I probably would have kept going and lost it all. But I had a plane to catch. So I'm like, this is as good a time as any. So
Wow.
That's
yeah.
a good. That's a good because. Yeah, you lose that, you win it, and then you're like, I'll just throw another 100 in. I'll throw in another 100.
Wow.
Why not?
Yeah.
But if you got a plane to catch, that's a good excuse to get out.
That's the only excuse that I would have.
Yeah.
Other than that, because if I was staying the next day, I at that moment in my head, I would have been like, I could grab like a slice of pizza now and I'll be fine for the lazy river. Then I'll nap for a couple hours. It'll be fine.
I can't believe you pulled an all-nighter, but you took also a 3-hour nap.
Each day.
That's not a nap.
Every 6 hours.
And you drank 5-hour energy drinks, didn't you?
And you had that too.
The key to Vegas is you leave the lazy river or whatever you did that morning for fun. You probably had a couple pops along the way, and then you grab the nearest food that's going to soak all that up. You eat it immediately while watching old NFL replays.
That's right. We watched the
they
great
came back to my room.
Cowboys game from 2012.
And we were watching NFL Network.
It was
They're just
great.
running old games, and I'm like, this is better than any modern baseball game. So Orioles, by the way, 8-game win streak. And so then you take a nap.
Replays.
And so this nap should last you from like maybe 3 p.m. to 6 p.m., 7 p.m., something like that. It's a nice sleep.
Yeah.
And you're going to need it.
Yeah.
And you wake up, shower, 5-hour energy. If there's no Starbucks around, go right back at it.
It was great that you took that nap and you still showed up an hour and a half before Brian got there at the meetup too. That was great. We were like,
Show up late.
Brian was nowhere. Yeah. We were worried about Brian for a minute.
yeah.
Thought
He's
you
taking
got
his-
lost again.
Brian shows up with a big cowboy hat and boots. He's like, guys, line dancing's not as fun as they made it look.
I think my tractor is sexy.
No, Laura was feeling sick that night. That's
Oh,
what-
I'm sorry. I didn't know that. I'm still gonna
She
blame
was
you
feeling
anyway.
fine. This is
Yeah.
the excuse that he's going to be giving you.
Yeah.
They're really all three of these guys can give you the rest of their lives because they're with another person.
It's an easy
yeah.
out.
Me?
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
You know why I didn't show up.
Yeah.
Because I'm doing what, Cody?
Stand-up comedy.
Peeing like this.
Head back.
Speaking of which, I'm gonna go try right now.
Oh, you're gonna go?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Go
give
whip
it
it
a
out.
shot.
Speaking of which,
Yeah.
Speaking of which, what?
stand-up comedy.
Don't be like Brian. Actually try it.
I can't just piss all over. He's got like a rack behind his
Yeah.
toilet.
That's what it's there for.
It's a backboard.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, lean forward.
It's an absorption board.
Mark, you got some shows coming up soon.
I do.
That's the segue.
I said stand-up comedy.
Speaking of
and then
stand-up,
Cody stood up to go pee.
Morning
That was
radio
a-
segue.
was
So,
a
Mark, your
segue.
dad mows the lawn weird. Tell us about it.
Your lawn Nazi.
Your dad is a grass Nazi. Why? Does he love grass or hate grass? I will be back in Vegas September 5th through the 11th.
Oh,
I
shit.
gotta go back.
Come on out. Come on out.
Brad Garrett's
Coming out. I'm at Brad Garrett's all week. Brad Garrett is going to be in town that week. So it's great because
new
I love
spot.
Brad. And it's also awesome because I'm going to do literally like 4 minutes a night. And so you come and I'll tell a lot of jokes in a short period of time. And then I'm back to watch. It's NFL kickoff week, which is the same weekend we did last year.
Yeah.
So
It's a good plan.
yeah.
Good
So we'll
plan.
get a cabana, like you said, and we'll get TVs in the cabana. And we'll
I think that's what we do this year.
yeah?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
The Saturday, there's going to be college football going all day. You get a cabana. They have TVs in the cabana.
Yeah.
You know, Marissa can take her lunch break, and then we'll watch some college football. We'll drink some beers. We'll lazy river it. I'll have to nap,
We'll take a nap after.
and then
throw back
we'll
a
all
You
phone.
can
take
take
a nap.
in the cabana.
You really can.
Yeah. They got misters. You
Yeah.
just hang out.
Yeah,
Mr.
Yeah.
Who?
Just, I don't know.
yeah.
No, they got
Don't worry about the last name. They don't tell you. They just show up.
So you're playing in September in Vegas. You're playing
September in
How many
Vegas,
dates going on?
Yeah.
So Baby Yoda.
Yeah. So this Roe v. Wade thing, Mark.
Comic-Con.
Comics must love George Bush.
Wait, Roby, where did that come from? What?
So Yoda, you know what's great about Yoga? You tell me what's great about Yoda, Mark.
Well, you know, it's funny because a lot of people think, well, it's not because he's strong or powerful. I will be telling that joke at Comic-Con.
Comic-Con.
In
You'll
a
be
couple
there.
weeks. Yeah. Thursday, September 21st, telling jokes at American Comedy Company. It's the annual tradition that's back. Mark doing stand-up at Comic-Con and referring to himself in the third person. Are you guys going to be down at the Comic-Con?
No, I will
will
be
not
out
be.
of town. I'll be in the south.
In the San Diego is south from here, you know.
South, the deep south.
Oh, you're going to visit the
Deep
bride
South.
to
Yeah,
be.
going to South Carolina. Yeah.
Where you're going to an
South.
undisclosed state in the south.
South Carolina.
Oh, you're literally going to South Carolina
Yeah,
to
yeah.
visit her. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, good.
I'm gonna go. No, I'm gonna visit Laura's family.
Sure you are.
yeah.
Sure you are. Yeah.
He's having fun.
Yeah, you said we'll
he's
tell him in the
having
morning.
fun.
Yeah. Cody is back, and now that I am disappointed that no Wanger is going to be at Comic-Con to hang out with, I hope to be revitalized with a story about Cody peeing like a really drunk guy in Vegas.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm proud to report I crushed it in that bathroom.
did it?
Yeah.
I did
Wow.
it. Now I was careful.
That's
Look at you guys
I,
pissing in my
I
bathroom.
started and I had both hands. I didn't know which way it was going to go.
Yep.
I had both hands ready
Just in case the center
what
snaps the
happened
ball.
there. And it just guided it perfectly.
Oh, good.
And then as soon as the current took hold, I was already home.
Hands free.
I was just like,
Take the training wheels
"Woo!"
off.
I pulled out my phone. I was just going like
Oh
this.
my
It was
God.
fantastic.
Gross.
Yeah.
I do the phone a lot now
Yeah.
while peeing.
Well, peeing. Yeah.
It just takes but one of my mitts to
Yeah.
Yeah.
do the thing.
Yeah.
And then you look at your phone, and you always have, especially in Vegas, it's like, if I drop this baby,
Yeah.
I'm just walking around with a pea-covered phone the rest of the
over,
night.
yeah.
Never happened. How old was the gentleman you were observing who was peeing like this?
I was like,
Yeah.
which one?
Yeah.
I observe a lot.
You and Brian
urinals are
have
so
a common hobby.
fascinating.
He's probably late 30s, early 40s, maybe.
Okay.
Oh, so it's our age. It wasn't
Yeah,
like an
we're
old man. I
No.
picture like an
No,
old
no.
Yeah.
Oh God, no. That old man would probably have to sit.
man.
Like Randy Quaid and Kingpin, just sitting in the urinal.
I will say now that Cody's back, Cody, how did you do with the blackjack when I played with you? 'Cause-
Horrible.
Oh, you did.
I
That
mean,
dealer was a
Yeah. Sucked. Yeah. We'll just say they sucked.
Oh, a
because-
what?
real C.
How would
word.
Carl Urban say it from The Boys?
I don't know. You tell me.
Yeah, we have Carl Urban in studio. What would happen?
I don't know. Can I say it again? I felt like I had my one cunt card.
Your
and-
quota.
Yeah.
You just said
used it right
Yeah,
now.
you
But I'm
just said
saying it
You get
in
one per
reference of
episode.
what
You get
really
one
calls
per
him.
episode.
No,
Yeah.
she-
dealer was a cunt.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you, Carl.
I didn't get the last C word in The Boys. I
Every
didn't say
hand I put in, I lost. And
Was
that's
I
why-
playing at the table?
No,
No,
this
you-
was the
we
one
were
across
across
from you
from you.
guys. I lasted longer than Brian did, as usual.
he
But
can't.
I did end up losing those chips. Yeah,
Really?
and I walked
Okay.
out.
It's a
Yeah,
brutal mistake, man.
I was out
I try to tell,
immediately.
especially when it's an icy
Yeah.
dealer, let old
Yeah.
Mark Ellis get in there and just warm him up. I play a little where you from, you know,
Yeah.
what's your favorite diner? I just get to know him a little bit. What's your middle name?
Yeah.
Who's your dad? And then you guys come in there, and then they're like, oh, okay, I'm starting to remember why I moved to Las Vegas in the first place.
Throw some money their way.
Yeah.
Now there was one hand that I played. Do you remember this, Cody? Where
I don't remember anything.
I had like a
Just doesn't want to talk to
I don't
Brian.
even, I don't even know who you. Don't even know
I'm
who you
setting
are.
you up here. I'm setting you up.
bored with you right now.
Cody just wants to leave. Yeah.
I had like a 12.
Hey, man, remember that time we were hanging out? I remember nothing.
Literally had no impact. on
my
life.
partner here. I'm setting you up.
All he wanted
comedy
was
here.
one ride on the Ferris wheel, Brian.
And now he's holding
The
it
rest of
against
the weekend,
me.
I was pissed off at you. No, go on. Go
No,
on.
so I had like a 12.
Okay.
Like and
Shitty hand.
Yeah, it was shitty. But like, what do you guys do?
It
with
depends on what the dealer
What's
has.
the dealer have?
Okay, what did they have?
I don't remember.
Jesus
Fuck.
Christ.
Maybe they had like a 13. What do you do?
Let's stay.
That's it.
Gonna hit.
Yeah, I hit. I did that.
Yeah.
And it hit. And I'm on the what do you call it? The fourth base. I'm on the very end.
Yeah.
I
Fourth
hit
base.
That's
Home run.
That's home plate.
home plate.
Yeah.
Third base, fourth place. So
He's on the pitcher's mound.
Yeah.
What? Wait, that doesn't make sense.
So I'm at the end, and
He's at a Padres game. Hit a 3-pointer.
I'm a little center
Let's
right.
say you're rounding third at this
I'm
point.
rounding
Okay.
third.
You're heading to third at least.
Everyone's doing well. Everyone's got like 19, 20.
Yeah.
Someone hit blackjack.
Yeah.
And then
Brian
I
comes in with
come
a 12.
and I'm
Yeah.
like,
well, I want to have fun here too. Yeah.
I'll hit.
Yeah.
Boom, a 10 comes up. I hit 22. The dealer has a 13. Oh, no. The dealer didn't have a 13. It had like a 16 or
Oh,
a
even
17
worse.
where they had to stay.
Yeah.
Right.
And so they just stayed. And then that would have, like, my card would have taken.
I think they had a 16, so they would have gotten the 10.
Oh, okay.
Is what happened
you
there. So
took
if
the
you would have
money.
stayed,
Yes.
you lost.
So like when I did that, I ruined it for everyone, and I was like, I'm out. I'm off this table. I just.
This is coming back to me now.
Yeah, you.
Yeah.
See, now you remember.
Yeah, now my anger is.
Oh,
coming
wait, it
back here.
humiliates him? I
no,
remember
I
this
remember
now.
this clearly.
Yeah, yeah.
That's why
Yes,
video
yes.
blackjack's the best way to wind down your night. Because like when you're at your peak of your mental powers, you want to play with other people and like
Yeah.
maybe win some money. Video blackjack is meant for 3 a.m. where you're just making the worst life decisions over $5 or $10, and you're just doing the dumbest hits, but nobody's around to witness it.
Yeah, you're also playing for yourself more
You're just
than
playing
anything.
one-
Yeah, you don't
That's
have to
it.
worry about
One-on-one.
anybody else.
Yeah.
Like when Cody went to the craps video and was like learning how to play craps one-on-one, and he was reading the
It's one
instructions.
of my favorite photos of just me just staring at the rules of craps
So much wording in it,
and
too.
still not learning. And I'm just like, I don't know what this is.
When you go to Vegas with Cody, like you lose Cody because he just wanders and finds an open table.
I'm just trying to find the best options. I'm trying to find the cheap tables.
And then we all posted up at a video blackjack, and then Cody's like, "Well, the seats are taken here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go check craps.
I'm going to go to the other side of the casino and see what's up.
And then I don't know how to play craps. So I'm gonna read the instructions of craps.
I was so focused. I was just like, okay, the purpose of the game.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah, craps is something you have to study. You like take a class at a local community college before you go to Vegas to learn how to play craps.
But if you get everyone around you and you just have a great time,
You're
and you
feeling it.
Yeah, that's then you're Mr. Papa Giorgio.
See, that was me. The first blackjack that we played at the Mirage, I think. We just found a table
Right.
and we were playing and I got up $40 immediately and I cashed out. I was like, I think this is as good as I'm going to do. And then to celebrate, I was like, hey, guys, I'm going to go get us a round of drinks. I come back, and I'm like, well, I just spent $45 on
Yeah.
drinks, so I'm back in,
It
baby.
balances
pays
itself
for
out.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bounces out.
yeah,
So that Thor movie, huh?
yeah.
Oh, my God. So
Guys.
much color.
Guys.
Ugh.
Oh, Cody. Cody's got a hot take.
No, I have nothing to say.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Yeah, no.
Let's talk about the direction of Phase 4.
Yeah.
They need to change this.
Where are
right
they
now.
going to go?
Where are they going to go?
What's the direction they're going?
This is Phase 4.
What are they
It's
talking
it's just
about?
lacking,
Are we in
Brian.
phase 4?
We're in phase 4, yeah.
That's
Okay.
that's the problem.
That's the problem.
That's the problem. He
There's
doesn't
no
even know
direction.
What phase we're in.
There's
He
no
doesn't even
direction.
know. He doesn't
There
even
never
know.
was. Like, there's like 2 Iron Man movies in one phase, or like, so, and you're like, wait, how are we doing these again?
Yeah.
They just need a plan.
Here's the thing.
If Kathleen Kennedy had a plan,
If
Yeah.
she did, this is her fault.
This
by
is
the way.
her fault, too.
Marvel
Yeah,
thing is
this
her
is
fault.
probably her fault.
Absolutely.
Argumentative MCU fans remind me of Patriot fans now because they just expect to win
I
every
like this.
year,
Yeah.
and you just had a 20-year run with the best coach and the best quarterback, and now you have Mac Jones, and it's like, why aren't we in the Super? It's like it doesn't happen.
I like
Avengers Endgame doesn't happen every year or every decade. Avengers Endgame was the culmination of a decade of complete dominance.
Yes.
And now we get these other movies that are fun. Like, I like Shang-Chi a lot. I saw Thor,
a good one.
and I like Guns N' Roses and Screaming Goats, and I'm like, this is fun.
Yeah.
I walked out of the theater. 5 minutes later, I forgot everything, but it was still an enjoyable theater experience.
Yeah.
It's like when you take a long long piss, and you're just like, oh, this feels amazing.
Hands
and
off
then,
the side too.
Yeah, hands off the side, but then the trickles at the end.
Yeah.
Like the remainder. That's the movies we're in now. It's like that's
Here's the piss trickles.
The fallout.
Yeah.
If I could
You're
just
trying
pay
to like cover
somebody,
it up, make sure no one like caught it on your pants. Or anything.
Yeah. Make sure you just get it all out.
Yeah,
I would
We've
love
all
for
been
that whole exchange to be on the movie poster for Thor: Love and Thunder. It's like critics are saying it's amazing, it's super
Giant
fun,
It'll
and
look-
Brian Perez says, after you're done peeing, but you still get a couple trickles. Thor is that trickle.
Yeah.
Can somebody please make that?
It'll be Cody looking at the poster on the craps table and
Yeah.
the instructions and just all these words coming down.
Critics are raving about Thor: Love and Thunder. Mark Ellis says Patriots fans are spoiled.
It's very true though, because I
My piss analogy is true.
That's true too.
Okay.
I like that piss analogy because Cody had I think came up with the title before I had seen the movie, and I didn't know like
Of this
any
episode of the podcast.
What's our title? Everyone.
Not Thor: Love and Thunder. I did not come up with.
So, everybody hates everything.
Everyone's
We were all
mad at
trying
Thor
to
or
guess the
something
name
like
of the
that.
last Star Wars movie. It's like, no, it's going to be the return of the legend.
Yeah.
Nobody got it right.
No,
Yeah.
none of it matters.
Yeah.
What's our title of our episode? Mark Ellis returns.
we
plus-
did that.
Plus, everyone's mad at Thor. I think I changed it from hated
Okay.
to mad at.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Why are we mad?
I think I
at
said
Thor?
hate.
Mad about Thor is
Mad
what it was.
about-
Why are we mad about
Yeah.
Thor?
Well, yeah, so
Yeah.
I didn't know any of this. I didn't pay attention to any of it.
Yeah.
I saw the movie, had a great time.
Yeah.
I loved it.
I kind
Oh.
of
and
liked it. Yeah.
then I came out of the movie, and then I was like, okay, let's.
Did you look into it?
I looked into it, and I was just like,
Because it's a thing.
I'm like,
Yeah.
what?
What
I was
did-
even like, because I
People have turned on him.
very hardly ever watch reviews and stuff.
Yeah.
And like I watched reviews of people, I'm like, buddy, you're looking into this way too much.
What are we?
What are you talking
Ellis is laughing.
about? Ellis is dying.
This is the underrated thing about this dynamic, though, is that like we love to give Christian the credit for being like the guy who gets furious at dinner parties and storms out. It's like, oh, yeah, well, let's talk about it. But not enough credit goes to Cody for just the gentle needling. Once
Just like
he
encouraging
once
him.
he sees
Did you look
Christian,
into it?
as soon as he saw Christian say, I mean, I walked out of Thor, and then
yeah.
Cody's like, and what do you think? And how about all those other people that didn't feel that way?
You looked into it,
He's
right?
just like he's just riding the lightning straight to Valhalla.
Just like whispering in his ear. Yeah, get there.
Cody's
Get
the
there.
screaming goats
Yeah.
that fly him to the next scene.
God,
The screaming goats were killing
that was
me.
the only part that I
was-
didn't care for.
Every time.
I actually like the goats.
I thought it was funny the first time.
Yeah.
I love they use it as like the George Lucas wipe in Star Wars where it's like it would wipe and the first thing you heard was
They really got me. Mild spoilers is when they get to the Shadow Realm or whatever the fuck, and it's just like this small planet. And as soon as they just hit the boom, that one got me.
But that's kind of like us going to Vegas is that brigade because it's like it doesn't matter what's happening. Here comes the screaming goats with a cooler and Modelo looking for a lazy river, hoping to stumble into some rando making out with a guy at a cowboy bar.
Oh, okay. All I've gotten from the hate towards this movie is that
what are people saying?
The tone is inconsistent.
What's the word on the street?
Stab him a little more. What are they?
Tone's inconsistent.
Oh, okay.
What? Marvel's got no direction.
Okay.
Wasted characters.
Okay.
What about like the spoof? People saying it's a spoof of Thor, right?
Oh, I didn't see
Yeah,
that.
they're saying like a scary movie
Did
for
they
Thor.
did they not see Thor Ragnarok?
That's what I don't get about that aspect.
I thought-
because this movie,
Yeah.
which I didn't love, but it
Looks
was
like a continuation.
But did you thunder it?
but tone wise, it was the exact same thing as Ragnarok.
Yeah.
Like
I thought the tone was
like-
totally fine.
The jokes didn't
same-
work as well in this one. I didn't think.
joke
I-
Nazi over here.
But
Does he like him? Does he not like him? I don't know.
but I would say like it's the same style as the last.
It's the same
one.
shit.
I
yeah.
thought like I that was one thing I read after the fact was like it kept doing like the jokes joke.
I felt like there was a lot more jokes. In this
I especially like towards the last half of the movie like the jokes kind of went away for
Yeah,
a while.
it gets emotional.
You get
Like-
serious. You get serious at the beginning. My God.
That opening scene was I can see people.
I was laughing the whole time.
Oh yeah,
it was great.
I didn't see
when
that.
they died.
Like my whole
Holy
theater.
shit, Taika, you did it again.
You see a kid
This
slowly like
comedic
decompose
genius.
before you, and in my
it's
head
great.
I'm thinking, man, I could really use a screaming goat about now. Lighten the mood a
Christian
little
Bale
bit.
going for his Oscar for a Marvel movie. It's just so fucking
Christian
good.
Bale crushed
I
it.
can see that opening scene having a mix of tone, but like I didn't like find that God to be like. I didn't see that as like going for comedy. The only thing I laughed at in that scene was like the flower maidens because I just thought visually that looked funny.
Yeah.
But like the whole tone of that opening, I was like, oh, this is Oh, this is dark.
Oh, it got
like
dark,
this.
but once Thor shows up and
Yeah.
he's funny and he's cracking jokes and Russell Crowe is Zeus and
Oh,
it's funny.
loved it.
I didn't care for that humor.
You didn't care
the
for it?
Russell Crowe stuff.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Yeah.
You like the orgy stuff?
Yeah.
I mean, that was fun, but
Yeah, I
like,
liked
he was
it.
doing like a list. He's like, hey.
I liked a lot of the humor. I think I'll sympathize with the fans who are like, I don't know what the direction is. Like, I kind of trust that because this is the same brain trust that gave us what we got with culminating in Endgame. Like, they might know what they're doing.
Yeah.
I'm just tired of these post-credit scenes where I will give away a spoiler, but it feels like the post-credit scenes used to either be a complete joke, like Captain America being, like at Spider-Man No Way Home, like that was funny, or it's like something that is like leading into the next movie. Now it just seems like, okay, here's their post-credit scene. It's one character from the movie we just saw, and then they're like looking, and then appears out of nowhere. Here's Regis Philbin as Dr. Comet, and then it ends, and it's like just a famous celebrity is playing somebody that I've never heard of.
Yeah,
and
same.
so like I never had to do research for the first 3 phases because I grew up knowing who Iron Man and Thor and like all these people were, and now it's like all these people where I'm like, I don't know who that's a famous celebrity that I see in Us Weekly,
He says his name.
and they're Brian.
He says his name.
If somebody
he
shows
spells it out
up
for you.
and they say, "Hey, my name is Rock Badass Attorney at Law," I'm like, I've never heard of that person before.
That's true.
So it just doesn't. It's like, it's another famous
Yeah,
person.
it didn't land for me. You're like, like when,
also-
when they teased Thanos initially in the first phase, it's going to lead to some big baddie.
But also, like the mid-credit scene or post-credit scene, that doesn't really have any effect for the rest of the movie, though. That's just literally because I always like disliked when I saw tweets reactions coming from people, and they would focus so much on the mid-credit or post-credit. I was like, okay, but what about the movie?
The
Yeah,
actual
that's
thing.
fair.
Like you're
Right.
the only positive thing you have to say about this movie, and you said it's a good movie, is that the mid-credit scene is awesome. Like that's just the extra fluff. That's the icing on the cake.
Is that
I
what
like
happened with the Eternals? Like that post-credit, like
Oh, I don't remember.
That one guy, I remember that leaked.
Yeah,
I
that
fell
reveal.
asleep during
Yeah.
that one.
Because
Oh
that,
yeah.
that dipshit was at the premiere and like tweeted it out like immediately. He was like, "You're not gonna believe who's in."
someone
Manny made a post that says the piss trickle of the MCU.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I enjoyed
Manny.
Love and Thunder.
Thank
I
you.
enjoyed it.
Oh, but
I just saw it today.
I don't.
So you still have trickle coming. out.
Yeah, it's still coming
on
out of
its
you.
way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not getting on your pants, but it's trickling out.
As you get older, and I just celebrated another birthday. As you get older, that pee trickle sometimes just another pee, and you're like, oh, wow,
Yeah.
It's another string.
Still got it.
more time just to hang here.
That's one thing I don't get though is
Hanging?
if they're saying that they're hey,
Hanging at the urinal.
if they're saying that there's no direction, like what do they want? I don't know. There's
They want like a villain
do
tease.
they want
or
the overall
something,
plan?
or-
Because I remember for the longest time, people were complaining about how these movies were too interconnected. Now they don't. It's not connected at all, and then they're crying that it's
I don't
not
know.
anymore. What's
this one-
happening?
This one explains it all. Like they literally have Korg do it.
I mean, I
They're
just
off doing these adventures. It's fun.
kind of looked at it like we got a really good 10 years with Marvel, and like
Yeah.
I'm cool to take a 5-year break.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm cool to just.
Fine.
I'll
I think
see
they
you
should have
guys.
taken a break after Endgame, but you
That's
know,
what I thought.
money talks, baby.
What was after that? Ant-Man 2?
No,
WandaVision?
Spider-Man: Far From Home.
Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, they just got the arachnid kid, and so now he's
Yeah.
gonna. And
That was
then,
like the
you know.
epilogue. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it's whatever. It's all fun stuff.
Yeah, it's popcorn
It was
stuff.
yeah.
And the kids that were in the theater today were just like, woo, Thor.
Dude,
blah, blah.
Interesting, because I had like 50 people in my theater and nobody laughed at anything.
Really?
Really?
Oh, my
If
theater.
anything, there was like a forced laughter from one guy who I heard every time.
You and your joke
But-
Nazis?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, the whole crowd
Out
was
in
just
San
full
Dimas?
of joke Nazis.
our theater ate it
Yeah.
up.
Really?
They loved
Yeah.
every bit of it.
Man, it was really awkward in my screen. I was like, oh, this is
I think I might have been
glad
the only
no one's
one.
here. I hate the movie.
I might have been the only one constantly laughing at the hammer and axe bit. Where
That was a
there's
good
like
bit.
I actually like that
I,
bit.
That's a good one.
They were
Really
just
good
fucking
bit.
comes into frame.
Yeah,
He's like,
yeah.
oh
Yeah.
hey,
Yeah, I like that.
I thought that was great.
It's
I like
weird that
that.
my ex is here, but like, no big deal.
And I did like the goats because I didn't like it at first, but the fact that they committed to it and kept doing the
Yeah.
goat bit is what I found funny about
Goats
it.
just
And,
floored me.
and liked
I
it,
forgot
yeah.
about the weapon rivalry.
Yeah.
It was really good. So you get no complaint about me from the comedy and really in any of these movies. I love the way they utilize it. So, but it always seems like we walk out of one of these now in phase 4 and it's like, yeah, but the next one is going to be the one that like sets the path for the next decade.
Oh.
Hopefully it's Black Panther 2, but I don't know. There's going to be 9 other Disney Plus shows before that
Yeah.
we got to study and take notes on.
But my expectations, like, I feel like I'm just too old to like
But
get
Top
so
Gun Maverick.
angry.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's how you do it. You
So
make
good.
You haven't
one
seen it
every
yet.
35
Haven't seen it
years.
yet,
Oh, Top Gun.
I'll watch it soon.
God, it's so good. You still haven't?
Oh.
Seen it
Oh.
twice.
Yeah,
Loved
I
it.
know.
I want to see it again. I just want to experience it again.
I'm probably going
watch
to
it
see
right
it
Could have
again.
saw it last night, but I saw Thor because I'm a Marvel shill.
yeah.
Jeez.
Dirty little shill.
Yeah, but that was a fun time. The Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 of this phase.
what
I
you're
think
saying?
so. This
No,
might be
this
my-
one had a plot.
Hey.
Oh,
Honestly, guys, hot take. I think I like Guardians 2 more than this.
Woo, 'cause it's a
one.
masterpiece.
Spicy.
No,
It's a
because
great look
just
on how you
better-
do character development in a
it's
movie with plenty of
better
jokes.
by default. But no, it's
How would you compare Guardians Volume 2 to what goes on in your urinary tract?
Well, it's sad and depressing, and
it's the stream that takes forever to get going.
Yeah,
When
yeah.
it finally
Yeah.
does, it really goes.
and when it does, it's the last
It's
shot
a
of
clean.
Rocket looking off at the fireworks
Yeah.
with the one tear going
yeah,
down.
that's
the cheek.
you. That's you.
That's
as
you doing the fist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is the one you're waiting. You're like,
Yeah.
I got to go to bed soon. I
Yeah.
got to pee. I know I'm going to pee.
Like it's teasing you the whole time.
Yeah,
Like, come
yeah.
on, get out of there,
I-
get out of there.
I'm
And then when
gonna-
it goes, it's
yeah.
like, oh, this is great.
Boom.
Yeah.
Over. Yeah. Then post
Kind
credits.
of how we feel.
Well, okay, so maybe Eternals for me was like that pee in the middle of the night where you get up and like it's just a slog to the bathroom. And it takes like 3 minutes and you're just like, all right, I mean, it does feel good, but I got stuff to do.
Or is it when like you're like, should I get up to go to the bathroom? Do I have to go to the bathroom that much?
Yeah.
Or it's like just like a
Can
gray
I
area?
wait till I wake
Can I-
up in the
yeah,
morning?
yeah.
Am I
The
going to wake
answer
up
is-
with my pants pissed?
No, the answer is always go.
Get
That's
up
my
and go.
advice to you kids.
No matter
Let
how
it
tired
rip.
you are.
Yeah.
I don't care how public a place you're in, pee.
Sometimes I risk it.
Let it go.
You'll get a better sleep if you do
Sometimes.
get up
Oh,
and
yeah.
pee.
I know, but
But
I'm
yeah,
like,
I'm
you know
just
what?
like,
My legs are tired.
I'm tired. Yeah,
No,
mentally.
just go. Just go, man.
Yeah.
That's our review right there. Just go, man.
I kind of want to clip it out and be like, what kind of piss is Thor Love and Thunder? Just like, have like a pee stream over the thumbnail. I've seen it now.
People just you need to enjoy it. Just
I
enjoy
had
it.
fun with it,
Yeah.
and it wasn't.
And
like
you
I said,
saw a Marvel movie.
Yeah,
that's
this-
not like a big
this is-
Avenger movie.
I can't believe Brian saw this.
Yeah.
Stunned.
This was the third Marvel one that I've seen since Endgame. I've seen this
That's about half
That's
of
not
the
bad.
Phase
Spider-Man.
4. Yeah.
and I think one more. This
See
might
Doctor Strange?
no,
I recently rewatched that and like didn't hold up.
Oh, really?
the old one.
I thought
new
fucking
one.
No.
Gore was scarier this whole movie
Gore
than
is cool.
anything in Multiverse of Madness.
Oh,
It was
really?
terrifying. I loved when Gore was like having a little puppet show with all the kids.
That was a
That
good
was
scene.
awesome.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He looked like the nun from The Conjuring.
It was
Oh,
great
yeah.
watching next. It was like Christian Bale knows he's only in one movie.
Yeah.
They have to commit to a 9-picture deal,
Yeah.
and he's just like, I'm gonna have some fun with
Yeah,
it.
he just shows up and
Yeah.
has a blast. I figured out another thing I love about y'all's dynamic is that when Brian's talking about stuff, he looks at Cody a lot, like they're an old married couple, and he's looking for ratification and support. So he's like, I saw we saw the
What
Spider-Man.
did we see together?
We did the Doctor Strange.
And I'm just sitting there, I don't remember.
Cody's just like, I
Cody, I
wasn't
don't
there.
Don't know,
I don't
man.
care.
Dude, I
about
want to
it.
go
No.
home.
Yeah.
I saw the Spider-Man, the No Way Homecoming.
Yeah, the No Way Home coming. Yes,
I
of
cheated on you in the 70s.
It's back
He was
then.
having fun.
course. I talked to him in the morning about it. It was
Brian's like,
fine.
hey, well, the decade's almost over.
That's just what we did back then.
just what we did at cowboy bars in Vegas.
Well, with these movies, because like the new ones all take homework. I think Mark said that. Like you have to like study all these shows.
It's a lot of work, man.
I'm not going to
do
watch
that
the
much
Multiverse
studying.
of Madness stuff.
Yeah.
I showed Laura the Ragnarok, and like it's a complete story.
Ragnarok's great. I
You
love
can
Ragnarok.
I like
understand
it.
it forwards and backwards. The Spider-Man one, where it's like, here's
kinda have to
every
know some
Spider-Man, and
stuff.
she's like, who's this guy?
I think the Thor: Love and Thunder, they recap everything you need to know.
Yeah,
too.
so like it's a complete thing on its own.
Oh, that was another thing. I'm sorry that when they're showing the flashbacks of Natalie Portman and
When they're
Thor,
having fun?
when they're having fun.
Oh, that was great.
And they're
Yeah,
riding
yeah.
on the skates, and
Yeah.
the hammer
Yeah.
is just
Pulling
leading them
them.
the way.
Yeah.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah.
Good
A
stuff.
lot of good comedy in there.
Yeah.
A lot of good yucks.
But they need direction.
And then they were like, what tore them apart was their jobs. So like
Yeah.
he's like, oh, Nick Fury's calling.
Yeah.
It says Nick Furry.
Furry.
It said Nick Furry on the
Nick
phone.
Fury. Yeah, I would want to visit New Asgard as
I love-
as like a tourist
yeah.
trap.
Yeah, yeah.
That,
I love
that
how
place seems like a lot of
commercialized
fun.
it's become.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like Jurassic World, you know.
Yeah.
It's good stuff. Yeah. Go see it or don't. That's it.
Who gives a shit?
Who really
Yeah.
cares at the end of the
They
day,
made a lot of
guys? We don't
money.
have to
Yeah.
get worked up about their
Yeah.
shit.
A lot of people saw it. They'll go see the next 9 too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's the funny
Just,
thing.
just
They're-
call me when they all team up and
They're
fight
gonna
somebody.
constantly get mad at it, but they're still gonna go see it.
What's
Yeah.
the next one?
You
Black
vote
Panther.
with your wallet.
Black Panther next movie?
Wakanda
Black
Forever.
Panther's the next movie.
November.
I think it's the last
Yeah.
movie of the year.
Okay.
Comes out in November. It better be the last movie of the year. Comes out in November. They're like, no, we got 3
Well, we
more
got-
for
We
Christmas.
got Avatar, baby.
Yeah.
Every time I see that trailer, I was like, yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to this. A little
Think
bit.
so?
Oh, now you are.
Yeah, I got on board.
All right, super early prediction. How much does Avatar make opening weekend?
This is tricky. This is tricky. And I'll
Oh,
explain why.
SSX tricky.
You want to go opening
if you
weekend, or do you want to
recall-
go total worldwide gross?
Yeah, there we go. Because if
Well,
you recall, the first one
70
when it
million
opened, was
opening
only
weekend.
70 million
Mhm.
opening back in
Yeah.
2009.
It's a grower, not a shower.
But it just
Very
it
good.
just
It's a
stayed
pea
there.
that keeps trickling.
Yeah, there we go. That
They're having
exactly
fun.
perfect. So this one, I'm
Are
thinking.
you not like excited that I got 70 million? Like you didn't. Like
Well,
opening weekend, I knew that.
Brian,
Look
Look
at
at them
that.
right
I knew
Yeah.
that opening weekend.
They're so cute
I
together.
knew it too.
I know you knew. You,
can-
You
followed
think I'm
box
gonna be
office
impressed by what I know as well?
You can tell their dynamic by how they're sitting. Cody legs crossed.
Yeah, I'm like
Brian
wide open, yeah.
Brian's totally the dominant one here.
back when I was following box office.
I was as well. Yeah.
and I knew.
Do you remember the?
You know how they got
do you
here?
remember the second
They
weekend?
drove a
dip?
Cadillac Delta
don't
88 at 30 miles an hour on the
I
405.
want to say the second weekend dip of Avatar
55.
was single digits. I want to say it was like
Whoa.
60 or 70. It might have even gone up.
Whoa.
I remember it like it didn't dip at all.
It just kept hanging around.
Yeah.
Kind of like me on this show.
So are we
think-
saying opening weekend? What are we saying here?
Real quick. Then I remember.
Then it went up.
I think it was
got
first
some
place
traction.
for like
I'm the
12
son
weeks.
that
I
they
want to
just stick
say.
left.
Like
I'm gonna look-
maybe
I'm gonna
like
look
well,
2
this
weeks or
was,
so.
it opened in December.
Do you know what movie beat it finally?
It would be a
2010?
February movie. There's no way a January movie.
I
beat it.
want to say it was Dear John, starring
Oh God,
Channing Tatum.
I saw
Amanda-
that in theaters.
Or-
Amanda Seyfried.
Or is
maybe.
that the Miley Cyrus one?
No, that's
that was,
we need to have this conversation though. That was Miley Cyrus and Liam Hemsworth, not
Yes,
Chris Hemsworth.
that's where they got
That was the
married.
last song.
Yes, I think I
Yes,
saw
yes,
that
of
one
course.
too.
Yes, that was
Different
the
from
one.
the.
Is it
Yes.
in Nicholas
Dear John.
Sparks though? Right?
Yeah, it's
Yes,
all
it was.
same.
Yes, it was. But I believe it was the Amanda Seyfried.
Okay.
Yes, as well.
Okay.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Just
was-
anytime you get excited,
What
to look up box office stats, you just get reminded about Box Office Mojo.
Oh, rest in peace.
R.I.P.
The IMDb Pro shit.
It's like, hey, I know that everybody's used to doing box office by the weekend.
Yeah.
Here's your daily breakdown.
I don't know.
I don't care what a movie made on Friday.
Let's tweet at them.
I do. Do you remember Avatar's first Friday?
No. I just remember 70
I think
million.
it was 45 million.
45 million.
I don't know.
Wow. But I remember worldwide eventually made 2.7.
2.8.
That sounds about
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
It's definitely not making that.
Yeah.
I don't
It's
think so.
not. It's,
Maybe it can pull of.
I don't know. He's the sequel king too.
He's
he's king of the
just the
world.
king of the world.
King of the world.
No one thought Avatar would make
Oh, they should have
shit.
just called it Avatars.
King of the world.
Oh. And then 3 and
put
4
the-
is like more S's that are
Yeah.
added to the end of
Isn't
it.
that the story with Alien where they're like?
That's how he sold it.
Yeah,
Was
he
it-
put a dollar
sign.
But yeah, it was an S and then he put the dollar.
Yeah.
I mean, it might make money.
Mark, to answer your question, I think it's going to probably do at least 100-something million. 100.
Whoa.
No.
I think it'll make 100 at least.
okay, here's my hot take.
It's projected
So,
to be
opening
like 3
weekend.
hours long.
Domestic
Oh, I can't
box
wait.
office, it did 760 million total,
Yeah.
which is fourth best of all time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Worldwide, it did
2.7.
2.84, which is number one all time. 2.84 billion. I think that the movie does break 100 million opening weekend. I don't think it even gets to $1 billion.
Guys, an
Worldwide.
update. We have an Avatar.
I don't know. Worldwide, a lot of people see these movies.
They like it overseas.
Yeah, overseas.
A P that keeps-
Oh, we got
We have an
Avatar.
Avatar
We
post.
got
Thank you
Avatar.
again, Manny, for
Manny
P that
put-
keeps trickling. I like how he has the papyrus font as
The
well.
Yeah.
papyrus.
Does
Appreciate
that count?
that
Does the
detail.
overall count for like re-release and shit? Did they do like
Yes,
a
it
re-release?
does.
Yeah.
It does,
Which is
right?
how they beat Endgame eventually. I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Bastards.
Yeah, they kind of play like cat and mouse with that, and then
Yeah.
I'll say 90. I'll give it 90.
90 opening weekend?
Yeah, why not?
I think it's going 100.
You
I
think
say-
it doesn't crack $1 billion worldwide? Wow.
don't
Isn't there
think
like an Avatar land or something?
They have
yeah,
like one ride.
It's a
on
big fucking ride.
You just stick your
It's kind of
ponytail in it?
yeah, it's
Yeah.
kind of a. They have like a guy that walks in stilts into one of the machines or whatever. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
it's just a guy's like, "Hey kids, plug your tail into me." And you're like, I don't really want
I don't want to be
really
here.
going this route. I'm sure God gave everyone a tail. Just hook it up to mine.
That's so weird.
My parents dropped me off at a baseball field. It's Avatar land. And there's just a dirty band.
It's the guy who used
Sir,
to.
we've asked to
Yeah,
leave
it's
It's a
12
guy
times.
wearing a blue cape. And
He just has a long ponytail, the
He sounds
string
like-
in the back of his head.
He sounds like he's played Goofy his whole life, and now he's stuck in a blue avatar body.
We'll hook tails and we'll be friends forever.
Oh, no.
Horrible. It's horrible. Anyway, I think it's gonna top it.
Never seen Mark laugh so hard at a joke
I'm
like
gonna say 800 million worldwide. 800.
Oh, you don't think
All right.
You don't think it'll crack a B?
I think it'll get close to $1 billion.
Oh my
They put their tails together. It'll happen.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Well,
what
when
happens.
does it open?
December.
This December.
This is my December.
We'll see if Omicron is back or BA52.
Ooh, that's a good
back.
point. Although Spider-Man came out in I think the peak of Omicron.
That's true. It made
a shit ton.
People will sacrifice that. They'll lay their lives down for Spider-Man. I don't think they do the same for Avatar anymore.
I think Avatar. I'll just watch it at home.
Yeah.
I got a 60-incher at home.
Yeah.
And a TV.
Hell yeah.
Oh, man.
Brian just stands watching his 60-incher with his hands like this. Look at that picture. It just keeps trickling in.
Oh, boy.
I am at the point now where I'm shopping for a new TV.
Oh.
It's like anytime we go to Target, I just kind of like stare and I'm just like,
I
oh,
got
look
that
at
crack
these.
in my TV. I need to
You have a
know.
crack in your TV?
Yeah.
How'd that happen?
No, we're
Did you-
crackheads.
You guys are at a great time in your existence, though, because just wait it out because you're going to see a sale that's going to blow your mind.
Oh, yeah.
I walk into stores now, and it's like I'm happy with my TV setup, but it's like, man, you see
Dude,
the deals that they're
insane.
offering.
Yeah.
My
Just
last
wait.
TV, I used to keep notes. I'm like, oh, it's $600 today. I'm gonna keep that down for May 24th. It was $600. So next time I go, a couple weeks later, go to
trying to
Target.
go
Let's
low.
see how much it is. Let's try to play the game here.
Play the long game.
We got a new TV, and we're trying to sell our old TV. It's a 50-inch LG smart TV.
How much we talking?
I'm trying to sell it for $150.
Anybody?
No one's
Takers?
buying it.
50-inch? No, thanks. sweetie.
No.
50's pretty
Wow.
good.
50 is a solid
for
size.
$100 bucks.
50
It's pretty
Once you
good.
go past 50, you don't go back.
Yeah. 50, what am I going to wear it on my wrist?
I think that's a very cheap deal.
Am I just gonna like, fold it up and
just
put it in the
walk around
bathroom?
like, oh, what do you guys like
Where
my
you want
new...
me to put it? In my bathroom?
What are we doing here?
Like, I can't get rid of this TV. It's 50 inches.
I'll take your TV. Just come hook your tail up to mine.
Jesus.
Start singing a song. Avatar. You want to join the Navi?
Fucking Navi.
The Navi Nazi.
Navi Nazi!
Ah,
You guys.
there it is.
Way too many Nazi
All
jokes
right.
tonight.
So we
guys.
talked about
Never
Yeah.
enough.
Mark's back.
Cody,
did
wait,
Thor.
real quick. Cody,
Yeah.
what's your
What?
Samsung slut for TVs, right?
I have an LG.
Oh, I thought you were
I'm a
Samsung.
Samsung.
No, he's got a
Oh, I'm a
Samsung.
Samsung slut.
I'm a
Yeah.
I'm a Samsung, I think. I don't know.
Yeah.
I like the
I'll
LG
text
because
you
it
off.
has the cursor remote. Where you can like go like this.
You just
if,
point
if you want to have fun.
What do you have fun on your TV with? You
Girls just
put
wanna
it,
have
No, it's
fun.
like a red dot. The cats chase it. It's a lot of fun.
and they crack your TV.
No, my TV's great.
Maybe that's how mine got cracked. Cat came
Yeah.
in here.
And how big is yours?
Yeah.
You want me to tell you?
That's
Yeah.
clean.
It is 55.
Oh, okay.
Not quite a 60.
Oh,
Oh,
Not quite there, but it gets the job
wow.
done.
It gets,
it gets the job
that 5
done just
inches
fine.
Yeah.
Just fine.
Doesn't make a difference.
Just
add,
fine.
Add that 10 more inches. And
Yeah, it'd be
can't go
great.
back.
You have a
How
65?
big are we getting now?
65.
Like, what's
You have
the
a
biggest?
65 right here.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
geez.
believe
That's a
I'm
65?
I believe I'm a 75.
Oh my God.
I might have to. That's my next move.
Hold on,
Oh my
and it's
God.
hanging on the wall too.
You're
That's
3
wait,
feet away
psycho.
from your TV right here. There's no reason.
Wait, where are
I-
you buying a 75-inch TV?
I went to Best Buy.
Oh my goodness.
I went to Best Buy.
Where else is he gonna buy it?
He went to- yeah, he went to
Target. Yeah,
I got a
Walmart.
75-inch TV.
Costco.
Harbor Freight.
Thought about going the 85.
85.
I thought about going the 85, and I was looking. I was like, it's
too much
bigger than
power.
my wall.
How big can we
get a
though?
projector.
Like, what's
I
the
was
biggest it can
looking at
go?
the 85, and like when I'm watching one of my sports teams play in a game,
Yeah.
I'm very nervous and I'm pacing, and so I realized that I would have to watch every show in sport like standing like a coach because you
Right.
can't sit and watch something that big
Ah.
in your. It just feels weird to do it in your living room.
I do that sometimes.
so I can't do it.
That
Do you have
plays
the
back and
what is it? The red channel, red zone?
Red zone. It's the
I
best
have,
Red
thing.
tube.
Yeah.
That's-
If it relates to football,
you have it.
I still pay for it.
Yeah.
like a sucker.
So you have all the TVs, like all the games on your giant TV.
Brian,
just
I
watching.
basically pay $500 a year so that I can watch the Commanders go 6-11.
Hey, it's commitment.
Yeah, it's
Commitment.
Go.
it's very frustrating.
There it is.
75. Damn.
Whew,
Just got a 60.
You've just inspired me.
Come on over, guys. Everybody's
getting
invited
TV
except for
so
Cody,
fun.
who
Yeah.
lied about his inches. Cody beer goggled his own TV.
Guys, 55 is plenty big for a lot of people.
It's,
Okay,
it's good size. You know,
It
you don't have to
gets
be
the job
ashamed.
done. People are
You don't-
satisfied at 55
you don't
inches.
have to be
It's
ashamed
fine.
of it,
It's going to be like Cody's like annoying older brother who's like comes back and is like so successful and rubs it in Cody's face like, hey, you still got a 55-inch. I'm just kidding. Anyway, Dad, the firm's going great. They made me partner. Hey, Cody, how's the car wash? I'm just kidding, man. You're doing great.
Put your tail into mine.
You got a sound bar.
Combining
though.
all these characters.
You guys fuck with the sound bar.
Yeah,
I don't because like
You don't have a sound bar? You got a 55er.
No,
I'm mad now.
I have a child
Brian,
who
he's
naps.
sensitive.
Okay,
I have a
good.
child who
Son.
naps in the other room. You know,
Oh, so you
it's
can't
tough
have
to
a-
really make it loud.
Take
But
him out.
Once I get like
Tie him up
like a
outside.
bigger
I don't
place,
know.
I will do it eventually. Yeah.
Tetherballling kids is not nearly utilized
No.
enough. It'd be so easy. Yes, you get a little apparatus.
Might
They
have
got
to
strain. They can
consider
run
that.
around
Yeah.
where they need to go.
Fresh air, getting that vitamin D.
Yeah, hook up a pulley system so they can do it from their room to the backyard. You don't even have to bother with it. You can enjoy your sound bar.
I'll consider this.
Oh,
I definitely go sound bar.
you have a sound bar.
Definitely go
Oh,
sound bar,
there
yeah.
you go. Yeah, so
What am I, an
yeah.
asshole? I need... What am I, an asshole with a kid? No, I got a sound bar.
It's like going to the batting cages without a helmet. Come on.
Why?
I don't know. Protection? I don't know.
Oh, yeah, it's protection.
Yeah, your protection.
Tragedy in the
I was gonna
Wanger
say
family
Matt. I guess
today.
Matt would make more sense. I don't know.
No, you can't wear that. You can't listen to that in TV speaker.
Oh, it's
thing.
gross.
I think
It's filthy.
that's one of those rare times where if you died, I would still have to do a Twitter joke about it. Like if we went to the batting cages, you just didn't want to wear a helmet and you got clocked and you got knocked out. I would take the picture and tweet it and say like, looks like somebody's having a case of the Mondays before I went up to administer help.
Yeah.
You can take a couple hacks yourself.
Yeah. At that point, if he dies, he dies. You know?
Yeah, my permission.
Yeah.
Definitely have my permission.
This guy, real batting cage Nazi.
He is.
Hey.
I miss the batting cages, guys. I haven't been in
been a
fucking
minute.
10 years,
Yeah,
probably.
We should go.
It's been a minute.
Have a helmet now because you have to wear it.
Cody brings his own helmet.
Yeah.
Cody's a helmet guy.
I do.
Yeah,
I have
The helmet Nazi.
I have my own bats.
Yeah.
I can
Oh, you have a bat.
I have everything I need for
Oh
a
my
batting
God.
cage experience.
Anytime
You
you
don't even need
play-
a bat for the batting cage.
Yeah,
Like, give me-
bro.
You don't bring your own?
No, you just rent
I
an
bring my
aluminum
own every
thing.
time.
Oh my
You know,
God.
the last time we went bowling at that place where there's no longer a bowling alley,
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Wait.
Cody, this is what Cody does when he shows up. It doesn't matter what sport we're playing. Cody's got a giant mesh bag,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a gym
Ready
coach,
to go.
of every
I'm
athletic
prepared for every
equipment.
situation.
He's got shoulder pads in there.
Yeah.
He's got plenty of jock straps. He's got football helmets.
It's
He's
like
got
the-
field hockey sticks.
It's like the Harry Potter bag. You just reach
Yeah.
in there and
Yeah.
you grab like a fucking
He's
whatever
got
you
all
need for the
of
sport.
these sports equipments, no
Yeah.
soundbar.
Yeah, no sound bar in there.
Pulls out a cute little TV. Yeah. Oh, what's that? A Tic Tac? No, that's my 55-inch TV.
Pickwick's closed down?
Yeah.
I think
Have you
so.
said?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
When
They were
the fuck did that happen?
victim of the pandemic.
Oh.
They said something about joining Monte Carlo and Valhalla.
I don't.
Too soon.
Oh, that hurts my soul.
Yeah, everything
Oh,
Cody ever
man.
loved is going away.
God.
Going away.
But
Damn it,
Shohei
guys.
Ohtani's in the All-Star game
He is.
Oh, there you go.
twice.
Yeah, the rest of the Angels aren't. Well, Trout is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, God. This
Has
fucking
been.
team. Congrats on your series sweep, by the way, over the weekend against the Angels.
Very nice. Oh,
Congratulations.
it's the Angels.
Yeah.
huh?
The Birds, baby. I think we're only 15 games out of first place. No,
Wow.
God, Angels
I got to
are-
look that up. Let me check out the Orioles standings on Box Office Mojo.
Angels. What do they? How much money do they spend and they don't win anything?
You want to get into this? You really want to
I
get
love when
into
he
this?
turns into old drunk guy in the stands.
What a
You
project.
wanna
I
get
paid
into-
$8 for this ticket.
That's what's going to lead to their divorce.
So we have
Cody's
a,
infinite
we have a
love.
$425 million contract, I believe, for Mike Trout, which
Just
is
for Trout.
worth every
Yeah.
penny, by the way. Love
Strikes
him.
out
I
every.
think they're
Hey, he only strikes out on the high fastball. Just don't throw him.
I think they're still paying Albert Pujols like $20 million a year.
I think
Wow.
I think we might be done with that, but we are paying Anthony Rendon $35 million a year to be injured for most of the year. He's out again for the season. The most disastrous contract I think in franchise history.
Yep.
Shohei Ohtani's about to leave because he's a smart man and knows
Oh,
that he needs to get out of
no
his
one
fucking
goes-
So you're leaving
situation. No, I won't. I won't, unfortunately. But I'll root Shohei on.
Is there
wherever he
anybody that
goes.
would leave that would make
Trout?
you leave?
No.
Never?
No,
Going
I'm
for
stuck with this team.
Stuck?
I feel weird abandoning it. and,
I
like,
feel
yeah.
I sympathize with the
Yeah.
pain
Yeah.
for
I
the
gotta
Commanders
commit
and the
to that.
Orioles.
I
And
feel the same way about the Rams. Like
You
Yeah.
think so? You
yeah.
diehard fans, you guys
yeah,
are.
definitely. Yeah.
I mean, we took it hard, that year, and we took it home.
Which
too.
year did you take it hard?
Last year.
Last year?
2 years
Okay.
ago. I don't know
Okay.
when they first started in LA. Again.
I just looked up the standings for my beloved Baltimore Orioles, and keep in mind, 8-game winning streak is what we're currently on. We've won 8 in a row. We're on fire.
Yeah.
18 games out of first.
Well, that's not fair though, because the Yankees are fucking.
They're really
destroying
good. We're
everything
only
right
4
now.
games out of the
Still
wild
good?
card.
Yeah, you're good. The wild card.
Yeah.
The Angels, I believe, are 7 or 8 games out of the wild card.
Yeah, the Yankees are on like a historic pace, and they're
Yeah.
it's just like the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
It's
It doesn't
just-
matter the
we-
quality they're
yeah.
putting out. Everybody pays money to see it.
Kevin
gonna
Feige's not even trying anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah,
New
I blame
direction.
Kathleen Kennedy for the Angels.
I blame
problems,
Kathleen
honestly.
Kennedy.
Yeah,
I blame her
The
for
fact
that.
they don't have the pitching staff to save their lives or an
pitching
offense.
staff.
I heard
Yeah.
Kevin Feige's focusing on
Yeah.
Star Wars, and so he's turning
Oh, I
over
do-
Marvel.
Don't let Taika touch Star Wars now.
Oh, you fucking wait!
I will
am
not-
predicting that movie doesn't happen now because of this whole fucking
I'm sure it will.
nonsense.
Yeah.
Oh,
sure it
man.
Well, we got to get through Ryan Johnson's trilogy first,
do the whole
and we
thing.
got to get through
David Wise, DB Benioff.
Yeah.
They were supposed to.
I know.
Yeah.
No, it's all still on.
Yeah.
But like Star Wars is like, nah, we're still doing it.
We're going for it.
And everybody's like, when? And they're like, hey, it's
Whenever
happening.
we
But
go
in
out.
the meantime,
Like Bam
do you
Margera.
have Disney Plus?
Yeah.
Check this out.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Cody, do you ever get that clip from Angels in the Outfield sent to you where they're like, we suck.
I watch it every day when I wake up.
That's your snooze.
What I love is the fucking tweet.
That's a snooze button. we won't win a game because we're bad.
Let me pull up this tweet from
What's,
this classic Angels meme that has been happening over the last few times here. Hold on.
Oh, it's one of the
give me a
players that's
second.
singing that, right?
Hold
Have you
on.
seen it?
We never win a game.
Yeah.
I've never actually seen Angels in the Outfield.
Oh, you should watch
Oh,
it.
it's great.
I've never seen Angels in the Outfield. I've never seen Little Big League.
That's a good one. That's a good one, too.
I have
love
seen
that.
Rookie of the Year.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Rookie of the Year is a great one.
Yeah, yeah.
A legendary performance by Daniel Stern that nobody talks about. He's
Oh, it's great.
amazing.
Yeah. He does the thing. What's he doing? That's a sign, kid. You're in.
Every scene he's in is perfect.
Hot ice. That's what they call you.
See?
Hot ice.
Nice.
Yeah.
You put the ice in
he's
the
make-
microwave and you heat it up. Hot ice.
That's fucking great.
All right.
No, I love it. Sorry. He gets stuck in the middle of the door. He's like, net help. Net help. No.
Yep.
Angels in the Outfield. I just watched it recently. What are you gonna say, Cody?
No, I'm gonna roast
that
my
on Disney
Angels here in a
Plus?
second. But go on.
No, it's you can't. You
Yeah.
literally can't find it streaming anywhere.
We've been trying to do a commentary on it for years, but it's never streaming
love
anywhere.
it.
I don't like.
Yeah.
I wanted to look up who owns the rights or some
Yeah.
shit. I literally bought the
And
DVD.
beat the shit out of him.
Yeah, I bought the DVD on Amazon for $5.
Oh.
And I showed it
They
to
don't have
Laura.
a 4K transfer of
No.
Angels in the Outfield.
Like I don't know. Disney's holding it
Just
back.
call me Al.
Yeah, Chris Lloyd's in it. Oh, it's great. But
Sorry,
it, but
I used
that.
to cry at the end of that.
Oh,
fucking
it's-
thing. Oh, I would never forget JP.
Oh, well, no. So we
Oh.
watched it recently,
Wow.
and it's a spoiler from Mark. Well, he's not
Oh,
gonna watch
no. Please don't spoil the 90s movie where a dead angel helps a kid.
No, at the end, because like Joseph Gordon-Levitt and his friend are foster kids.
Yeah. Mhm.
So at the end, one of them gets adopted and the other one just runs away. He's like, oh, he's leaving me. Oh, it's
Yeah.
heartbreaking.
And Danny
Oh.
Glover was like, fuck, I guess I'll take him too.
It's heartbreaking.
No, my
Right.
favorite is just, you used to be Mel Clark? Yeah. I used to be. Oh, it's hard.
Is that the post-credit scene?
No,
Yeah,
it's in
yeah.
the middle.
When Hercules
To-
shows up.
Tony Danza.
Yeah. Tony Danza.
That's right. It is. Turn. Is it McConaughey in that movie?
McConaughey's in it.
He's the
Adrian
center
Brody.
fielder, I believe.
Adrian Brody.
Adrian
Yeah.
Brody's in that
Adrian
film.
Brody's in that
James
one.
Earl Jones.
Oh man.
he's the voice in the back.
Kevin
The
Costner
guy
is
that's
one of
in
them?
like everything. He's a white dude.
Yeah,
He's
with the
in
blue eyes.
Captain America.
Gonna have to be more
Dum
specific.
Dum Dugan or whatever his fucking
Oh,
name is.
Neil McDonough.
Neil McDonough. He's in like
Yeah.
everything.
Neil McDonough, who's a mainstay of the bar that was legendary on Beverly Boulevard, St. Nick's, and they closed down. And I believe Neil McDonough bought the sign
No
from
way.
St. Nick's.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
All right, play
Wait,
the-
is he the pitcher or no?
Yes.
He's the one that he
He's
sets.
the goofy one.
And
yeah.
sets again. And sets
Sets
again.
again. Fuck, I need to watch it. I need to
It's
find this
great.
movie. I'm gonna watch this.
I'll send it to you.
Okay, so the tweet that has become a just total representation of the Angels now is as follows. It was a year or two ago.
The representation.
Yeah. Every time I see an Angels highlight, it's like Mike Trout hits 3 home runs and raises the average to 528, while Shohei Ohtani did something that hasn't been done since Tungsten Arm O'Doyle of the 1921 Akron Groomsmen, as the Tigers defeated the Angels 8-3.
That is hysterical.
Oh, it kills me every
So
time.
much.
Oh, that's a
said
good
that
tweet.
So many times in the fucking Discord, and please keep doing it, but it
Yeah.
hurts me every time.
God, that's a good tweet.
God, Tungsten Arm
Yeah.
O'Doyle. That just
Nick just put it in the chat right there. All right, as we finally wrap up here, be sure to hit the like video. Jesus Christ, hit the like button and subscribe and comment.
hit
and
the
do all
like
that
video.
stuff. I do want to bring up, not to get like too down or anything like that. Before we get to the Streamlabs and super chats, what are you pointing at?
I made
Let's
it
all
serious.
just point at
Oh
each other
Jesus!
like
I was
it's a
like,
Spider-Man
I was like, what's
meme.
wrong with the camera?
No,
Yeah.
I was like, this is my cue to the viewer to hey, focus.
Focus up.
Hey, stop laughing at screaming goats.
Yeah.
Wanted to get somewhat serious and just kind of reminisce on some good times. The Schmoedown
Yeah.
is coming to an end.
What?
Did you not hear about this?
Oh
You
shit.
just take a look at this.
Oh no.
I hear it's your fault too. I don't know.
It's all about
No,
yeah.
I think it's. We know whose fault it is.
I
It's Kathleen Kennedy's fault.
It's Kathleen Kennedy's
Kathleen
fault.
Kennedy.
I mean, Kevin Feige starts looking at Star Wars, and who's taking it? Yeah, it's been a great 9-year run. Excited to close it off with a bang when we do Spectacular, which is going to be October, and it's going to drop. I'm sure people are going to have Spectacular viewing parties all over the globe when they should be getting money ready for Avatar.
Oh,
and
perfect timing.
yeah, y'all have been the best fans in the world, so thank you for the support, and we'll keep giving you quality content through the end of the season. And then when we usually do a spectacular, which is the first December in every year in LA, maybe I'll have something else to do.
Oh. Hey, maybe you never know.
You never know.
Yeah.
Lazy River.
Hey. I just wanted to mention that because that got announced a couple weeks ago. And it's very bittersweet.
It was a part of our life, man.
You guys have been all
Yeah.
an integral part of the foundation of the
Long
movie
time.
Trivia Schmoedown.
Yeah. And a
Never
lot of good
competed.
times. What?
I never competed.
I think I was 0-5.
I think I was like 0-6.
Yeah, I never won.
You guys never got a W?
No.
No.
You almost beat
To
me.
be fair, I had the
We
deck
both got
stacked
cheated.
against me
Okay.
for a long time, for pretty much all
Were
of my
you the
matches.
first match of the first tournament?
No.
I thought it was like
But
you
I
and
played
Harlow.
against Harloff, which was again a total.
What's that term? Is
was
it
arranged to
jobber? Is that
lose.
the guy like you put in? It's like you just need somebody.
A stepping stone.
Yeah. You just need
You just
somebody
need a
to step
body.
in.
That was me
Yeah.
and Cody.
It kind of feels like if
Yeah.
like a competitor didn't show up, it's like we just need one of y'all to just get
Yeah,
in there.
it's just-
And
Yeah.
then it was we teamed up and we played against Riley and Merle, which we had no shot at
Oh,
winning.
and there was
that.
3 of us.
Yeah, and we had no.
You, me, and
ace two,
Andres.
yeah, we had no shot at winning that. And then I lost against Lon, which again I was arranged to lose to. I think.
And you almost won,
I almost
too.
won, though.
That
That
was
was
great. Yeah.
It's great.
And then
It wasn't fixed.
and then-
It wasn't
It was
arranged
just like-
to lose.
That's right. I shouldn't have phrased
If you
it
had
that
beat
way.
Lon, we would have.
Let's just
we would have
say-
honored the win.
Your life
Let's
could have
just-
been different.
Yeah,
right?
it's
You
like,
could have had
cut,
a belt.
cut. Cody, you
should
can't
have
keep
rephrased
answering
that.
right.
I should have rephrased that. It was just heavily
He's
expected
still
that I
bitter.
lose.
He's a little
Okay. And then I did the Jurassic Park one,
Jurassic Park
which
one,
actually
that
was a
one-
lot of
that
fun.
was
and
a
I
lot of
almost
You're
won
expected
that.
to lose that one.
No, that one actually almost won. And it was a lot of
It was
fun.
fixed.
That was a good.
Controversial
That
one,
was,
too.
that was a good match.
Yeah, it was fun.
It
It
was
was
a good match.
scary doing
I think that's all. Then I did a like a Patreon one where I lost that too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice.
He just keeps remembering matches.
I just,
Yeah,
I
he's
just
like, and I lost.
then
It's
that's
all I
summer.
know.
It's like the
It's
Angels.
all I know,
Hey,
man.
after the first loss, it all blends together.
Yeah.
It all
It's like the
blends
Angels
yeah.
tweet. We're like, you did great in round 3, and you lost.
Old Tungsten Arnold Doyle from the 1921 Akron Agreement.
Y'all still doing the Titans still up until the spectacular.
Up
right?
until the
So
spectacular.
It'll
Yeah.
still keep going. So go
Yeah.
out and continue to support that because a lot of people don't know how fucking much work goes into that show.
Lot
Not
of
just
work.
It's a lot of work.
not just from a production.
Yeah.
There's obviously a lot, but editing. As someone who's edited them in the past,
We make a
ver-
lot
for
of
very brief
mistakes.
time. Oh yeah, left so much in
A
there.
lot of stuff he's got to bleep out.
I actually went through an old hard drive and I sent you a photo because you had like a belt and a
Oh
and, like, a carrot.
yeah, that was yeah.
And I found like a bunch of old promos that I used to work on, and even I think you and Roka did like a press conference.
We did a
together.
press conference before
Yeah.
the Ultimate Schmoedown final.
He's one of them. Yeah.
Oh, I
And-
forgot
Yeah.
about that.
And it was just like
2016.
it was just Roka yelling the whole time, and Mark was like, "Yeah, well,
Oh, it was great for me.
great.
Yeah,
yeah."
Because I
takes
think we'd
over.
already filmed the match, and I knew I won.
yeah,
And so
that might have been
I
the
think
case.
Roka's getting extra. Like he was almost thinking like if I do well enough, like I'll get a rematch. And I'm like because that guy's much better than
This
me,
is
and I'm
my
like
audition.
I'm never playing you again.
Oh, yeah. He
Like I'm
studies.
taking my one win, and I'm
Yeah.
riding off into the sunset.
Mark,
yeah.
do you
Yeah.
remember we'd be filming matches and I would use the transitions that were stock transitions from the
Oh, yeah,
TriCaster,
the
and it was the guitar one.
One of my
Where,
favorite
like,
things.
Me and Mark would arrange it, but no one else in the studio would know what's going on.
I-
And he's like, Mark would like cue it up or something like that. I'd be like, now rock that
Yeah.
transition or
I
whatever.
give
and
Cody
I'd
like
play
a
it.
safety word.
Yeah.
There's one match where there's like 30 guitar breaks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Christian's like, guys, we can't do that.
I don't know if it ever made the final cut, but I
Oh,
had so
I
much
doubt
fun
it.
cutting it.
Yeah.
It was great.
I remember I think it was either before every first match or like the beginning of it because we would do a bunch of matches in a day. Yeah. And I think Adam would play ball with the ball like
Yeah,
every single.
that's how he would kick it
he'd
off.
just open up.
I begged him to stop every time.
He just kept doing it.
He just kept playing Bob
Over.
with the Bob by Kid Rock to get the studio.
Oh,
yeah,
in the mood.
yeah.
Did you
Over
play
and
the
over.
Enrique Iglesias song?
Me
too?
and Josh McCougar would play Enrique Iglesias.
Yeah.
we
Hero?
play-
Or
yeah.
no?
Uh-huh.
Is it Hero?
We wouldn't even just play a song. We'd have the music video on for ourselves so we could watch. Have you seen that thing?
When he's
Yeah.
wind is blowing his
He's playing
shirt
the
open.
piano in the abandoned house. I think Mickey Rourke's in the video.
I'm-
It's wild. Yeah.
If y'all are going through old hard drives, because we talked about this a little bit in Vegas, I want both of you and Cody to just scrub it again. I don't know where the statute of limitations is, so I'll say that we used to do promotional stuff for a certain cell phone company.
I might have
And
some of that.
If
still.
you have any of the outtakes,
Oh, I
because
wish.
I was doing the heavy lifting. there. And I would just tee up Christian, and Christian was coming after a long day of like, he was actually working all day on stuff at Collider, where I would just like come in, do movie talk. Then I'm like, all right, let's knock a bunch of these out. And then like I had to be super serious and buttoned up. And then like I'd always do a take just to make everybody laugh. And I would just like, and it was something super off the wall.
I have one for sure. I won't say who it was, but like I think Harloff had just interviewed that person that same day.
Yeah.
And he was like, "That's his name, right? That I just interviewed this person. Is that his name?" And he's like looking at you.
That's
He's like,
great.
"Yes, that's who that was. You interviewed him like 15 minutes ago."
Send it all, man. We're reminiscing.
Reminiscing.
Yeah.
Good times. Good times. So yeah, 2014 is when Schmoedown started to now. So that's
Sounds
My
right.
first,
Not good at
my
math.
first
8
episode
years.
of Schmoes was the first Schmoedown.
the Schmoedown.
It was you versus Josh.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay, yeah.
I think that's when I first started watching because you were Christian. You were Marty McFly in one of the
yeah.
Against me, he was Marty
Mhm.
McFly.
yeah. And I was like, I don't
What's
know
up
that.
with
I
this
know
guy in the life preserve? Yeah.
Yeah.
Dorothy's gonna drown.
Had I like been obsessed with the wallet guy, I would have been him instead of Marty. Because the
Oh.
obvious thing in Back to the Future is to be Marty.
Right.
But
Back
no,
to the Future 2.
But on Back to
Yeah.
the Future 2 specifically, I think he took that guy's
I
wallet.
think he took that guy's wallet.
Yeah.
Just slick the hair back, get that nice suit.
Yeah.
That would have been great. Then if
yeah.
you won, you could have taken my wallet, run out of the studio.
Yeah.
I think it's
Everyone on set said that you took that guy's wallet.
So yeah, good times. A lot of good times from the Schmoedown. So,
Good times,
continue.
and maybe the MCU takes a cue from us and just has 9 great years, and then just
Maybe.
trickles out.
yeah, it just trickles out.
Yeah.
calls it quits.
Like bloop.
Yeah. Either way, Kathleen Kennedy will be to blame. So.
Yeah.
It's a joke, by the way.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Tweet at.
Doing Streamlabs Superchats, and then we're gonna do some stuff. And then
Oh,
we're
sweet. Is this where I put the headphones on?
Not yet.
Almost.
Not yet.
Okay.
I got to pee.
I love the
Thank you
end.
all, whoever sends these Streamlabs Superchats. Very much appreciate it. And here we go. Alec MS Young donated via Streamlabs. Thank you, Alec. $1 for every hour it's going to take me to get back to Sydney from London. Oh, you're from London. You're going to London. You went to
Nice.
London. Because I wanted a reason. Oh, thank you so
Dude
much.
flew from Sydney to London?
Yeah, he didn't take a train.
Is that longer than like flying to LA?
Probably.
Because that's like a really long one, right?
It's a really long
Wasn't
one,
that the
yeah.
flight from Lost?
But Sydney to London, you can take the underground.
It was Australia to L.A.
You can
That
cut
we
through
said?
the crust
Sydney,
of the earth.
Sydney, Australia?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry.
They don't
I
even
know.
listen when they do the super
Where
chats
do you
anymore.
think Sydney is?
Brian left in the equilibrium. It's totally off.
I'm on the verge of a great Godzilla versus Kong joke.
Oh.
You just go through the middle of the earth. Like all you have to do is
All you
fight,
got to do.
fight a couple dinosaurs where the gravity's kind
You
of
can
weird.
yell through it and
Yeah.
it'll be good. Yeah.
Manny,
Just saying, Kong never got a fair shot in
Yeah.
that movie.
You're right.
Manny sent in a super chat. Hi, Mark. Leo is the best turtle. They just released a new game called Shredder's Revenge that is a spiritual sequel
what it was.
to Turtles in Time. And they are doing a collection of the old arcade games.
Ooh.
Okay.
I have to get your you might have to get a Switch.
There's
right.
some sort of Rise of the Turtles coming out in August on Netflix, and I'm pretty sure it's like a new animated movie, but I really want it to be a documentary.
Oh, that'd be good.
All I do is watch documentaries now.
Oh, yeah. Let's see here. Dan Betcher.
Hey, Dan.
Bet your ass off you send in a super chat. Mark, what is happening with the Spurs?
Our summer league looks promising. I get very excited about our prospects during summer league.
Guys, we missed Summer League NBA by like a week in Vegas.
I know, yeah, we really
How
didn't-
crazy would that have been if we went during that time? See a bunch of basketball players around there?
Well, we would have, and we would have been like, hey, let's all go to games. Then we'd be in the lazy river like, let's just do another lap.
Yeah.
That we can bring the 50-inch TV in the river
There we
with us
go.
then.
Yeah.
We can do that
That'd be
instead.
good. That'd be good.
One of us can float on it.
Yeah. Arcadia sent in a super chat. Thank you so much, Arcadia. Thanks for the Sam Adams and Arby's talk, Mark.
Yeah, Sam Adams and Arby's, the key to a long life.
Dan Betcher again with the super chat. Bet your
Dan.
ass he sent in another one. Is Zach Wilson a god?
Oh, did you guys hear about this? So Zach Wilson is the quarterback for the Jets. Mark, are
Yep.
you aware of this?
I'm aware he's the quarterback for the Jets.
You haven't heard about this drama?
I don't think so.
He recently broke up with his college sweetheart.
Oh,
All
boy.
right, and people were
Was she having a good time in Vegas?
they were commenting on her
No? Okay.
stuff,
Uh-huh.
and because she left him for his old BYU roommate, who I believe is on the
that's C-word.
Commanders. I think.
She left him?
I believe so. But people were commenting on her stuff, and she revealed that he was sleeping around. I guess
That's
with
C-word.
Pete Davidson.
with his mom's friend.
Ooh.
So he was going after like a cougar.
Zach Wilson's
Zach
mom's
Wilson is-
friend?
So Zach Wilson is like 21, 22 years
Oh,
old.
okay. So because he does this, he's a god. But if a woman did it, she's a slut.
I'm not-
This
I-
country's fucked.
I'm just giving you the
Dude,
information.
you're so into older ladies, though.
That's true.
Yes, you are. Yeah.
This guy's a god.
The man is a god.
This guy's a god. Yeah.
He's a god just like Zeus in the movie.
That's fun.
No, I'm doing a deep dive. Send me all the materials you have.
Oh
on
yeah,
this.
it's great. Yeah, it's wild.
Along with any outtakes from the show, what's on blank?
Elena sent in a Streamlabs.
Hey,
Thank you,
how's it
Elena.
going?
Sorry I can't listen to the whole WangerCon 2022 recap tonight. Bachelorette starts again tonight.
Would it be?
Bachelorette?
What a bachelorette.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That we'll go with that.
Yeah.
Have fun. God bless you. Can't do the reality.
No. Senior Film, thanks Nilo, sent in a Streamlab. Thank you so much.
Yeah, appreciate
Gregory Lieber donated via super chat. Mark Ellis is a big Wanger honk.
Yeah, it's not inaccurate. Big fan of the Wangers.
Okay.
More so in other cities.
Yeah, I mean, we're pretty boring here, but
Yeah.
Ooh,
We'll
that's
go
a
to
good
Vegas.
one that just came in from Emmanuel.
I'll get there.
Okay. No, I mean
jump
the other
the
one was
gun.
great too.
Yeah.
You can't jump the gun here.
I'm a honk of the Wangers, so I'm a bigger honk of what Emmanuel just said.
It might have been the next one. Oh, FS1138 donated super chat. Thanks, FS. Appreciate it. Just showing some
Appreciate
love. Rock on, guys. Thank you so much. FS.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now we'll get to the one. Manny sent in another super chat. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle doc is called Turtle Power: The Definitive History of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on Paramount Plus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but then his comment underneath.
He's like, turtle. Fuck, I spelled it turtle.
You spelled it wrong.
I didn't see the second line. I just thought he was really excited about turtles. Like, turtle fuck. And it's like, no, that's
He's
not.
like, Manny's not going to be able to sleep tonight after that. So thank you all. Those are all the Streamlabs and super chats.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate that.
Turtles are horny as hell, by the way.
Are they really?
Oh, hell yeah.
I have video evidence of tortoises having a threesome. I was at a zoo.
Vegas?
I was
Oh,
at a
okay.
no, not in Florida.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Play it.
So these
Play
are
it.
like retired. And these three tortoises, yeah, and like two of them started going at it, and then a third one moseys over and is like, "When in Rome," and just started going at it, and a fourth one started walking over and just kind of getting some licks in.
Wow.
Hey,
They all they do is bone all day, and
my
everybody
gosh.
gives rabbits all the credit, but tortoises are where it's at.
See, that's funny, but
gotta
put it in a
move.
Marvel movie. Nope.
No.
The goats killed me.
There's a lot of orgy jokes in the Thor movie.
was an
a
orgy
lot
joke
of
in the
sexual-
last
Otherwise,
movie,
they like
too.
quadrupled down on the orgy
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is for, for Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah.
So this is where he has his orgies.
Yeah, they're
It's
like,
my birthday.
You know what they're setting up for?
A new orgy.
The last movie, they're going to announce this is the last MCU movie. It's coming to a close after 30 glorious years, and it's an X-rated. Everybody who's
yeah.
ever been in an MCU movie,
good.
naked,
I'm
just
all for it.
banging
That's good.
each other.
Banging it
I'm
out.
all for
That's
it.
the only way to end. That's the highest that you can go out on.
Things are going to get
climax.
weird when
Yeah.
Groot and Rocky get in there, but you know what? They'll make it work.
It'd be-
They made it work before.
Be fun to be. That'd be a fun theater experience. Everybody's naked. We're all doing whatever we're doing to ourselves, and then like Thor comes up short. He's like, "I heard the pool needs fixing," and we're like, "Yeah, that's Thor."
Anybody order a hammer?
Yeah.
That's the only tool I need for this
I'm
job.
surprised they showed Thor's ass. in the
Hell
movie.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's good ass.
It's either that or Wolverines in Days of Future Past.
They show his
Oh,
ass
that's
in that?
competing.
Who
Yeah.
has the bet butt in the MCU? Let's talk
I mean,
about
Captain
that.
America claimed to have America's
of
ass.
course, yeah.
But
They didn't
Thor's
show it.
has
It
Asgard's
was-
ass.
yes.
Yeah.
Thor had bare ass.
Yeah, you're right.
We had
Yeah.
Hulk ass.
Oh, man.
He was
Oh, yeah, we
bad.
did have Hulk
That's-
butt.
That's a big
Yeah.
pooper. You know?
Yeah.
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 We'll have to sit on this and think about it.
Oh,
Yeah. Sit on this
bare
ass talk.
ass.
I like it.
All right, now we're going to give shout-outs to all of our Patreon supporters that support us $15 and up, followed by
time for the
a
games.
funny little soundbite.
All right, give me a sec, Brian.
All right.
Jeez.
I will say I just
Yep.
rewatched The Waterboy too, and that shit still holds up.
Yeah.
Waterboy does?
Have a scotch and
Watch
water.
Bear.
Hold the scotch.
And I rewatched. I showed Laura. There's something about Mary.
Oh, yeah.
We died laughing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Great.
Still holds up?
For a minute, I got really excited there was a sequel to Waterboy.
No,
Because you said, I just watched The Waterboy
I'm
too, and I was like,
surprised.
what?
He could easily do that.
we were watching. I was like, oh, I wish I could play his son in The Waterboy.
Just like Tiger Woods and his daddy.
But my mama said, but the sequel, what? Do the coach and the mama hook up, or what happens? I don't know. We got to write it out.
Yeah, Henry Winkler is still alive, and
Kathy Bates.
Kathy Bates. still
Yeah,
alive?
they got to get together. Vicky Valancourt got to
Yeah.
show up.
Have the quarterback from the team hook up with Kathy Bates' friend, a la
Yes.
Zach Wilson.
Yeah, there we
See
go.
this
Be a
year?
good-
This championship ring. Is that guy still alive? The coach on the other team?
I don't.
Gordon
no, I don't-
Bombay? What's
I don't
his name?
think so.
Oh, that's not his
Gordon
name.
Bombay.
No, he's not. He was. I think he was like a
passed.
legendary country musician.
Ah, you know how they go out.
They played his music at Gillies.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there you go.
exactly.
All right,
He was-
names.
He was great.
Aaron J. Lancaster.
21 jumping my ass.
Aaron Woodley.
Penis. We got that one down. 23 is penis. Penis is if it's plural. I think it's just singular, though.
Alec Mullins.
Oh, God.
Alec Ramir Young.
Ah.
Alexis Lopez.
Ah.
Anthony Morera.
Ah. Yeah.
Arcadio Castellanos.
his three friends come. There's 2 seats and then the aisle and then 2 empty seats. The 2 empty seats and then the...
Get there.
What's going on?
Anyways, there was 4 people in this group.
Alex.
Axel the Hungry Hippo. Of course, another white man. Billy Starley.
BlowingJesus.com. I dare you to try it.
Bob Glasgow. Jesus Christ. Bobby Mitchell.
Booty, booty, booty. Rocking everywhere.
Brandon Lindsay.
There we go.
Brian Arsenal.
Hakeem Olajuwon.
Brian King.
Tetecumbo.
Oh, fuck.
Ah.
Oh, my God. Brian Garcia.
I do miss Applebee's.
Chris Jones. I'm going to say it's been a good hashtag year for content. Not year in general, because there's literally a war still going on. But
No, there's not.
content that has nothing to do about, like the future of our world, that stuff's been great.
That's fantastic. That's great. It's great, Chris.
Chris Jones. Why did I laugh like that? What was it in reference to?
We'll find out.
Okay. Cindy Price. Hi, Cindy. Yes, Die Hard. Yeah. That's how Ellis laughs.
Yeah.
Okay. Did I ruin it? Claire Stefan.
And then
You got 3 of them.
Cody Watson. Do you have any raw meat?
How's that for?
30 Days of Night.
That is Ben Foster in 30 Days of Night.
Connor Kennedy.
That's just like stopping me from coming.
Yeah, well, yeah, of course. You don't want to stop coming. You always want
Who
to
wants
come.
that?
Lena Marie Tent.
getting the old fingy and the bingy.
Emmanuel Fuentes.
An old one.
You know, a lot of chefs like to cook with red wine. I add a little mezcal to my food item.
FS
Trying to
1138.
tell a joke.
Oh, poor Frank.
Going to Gooseland, where I'm gonna do farming with crops and raise a pack of geese.
Classic. Israel Garcia.
Guys, this is great. This is fun. Come on.
James Lavario.
He'll suck your dick.
Jason Harvey.
How does it feel watching me without my shirt on?
John Noto. That's my favorite part of
That is the
line.
Leno from the karaoke.
Oh,
from
that's from the
Vegas.
karaoke?
Yeah.
Carl Soderbeck.
In the name of Jesus,
Oh, thank you, Jesus.
I execute judgment on you, COVID-19.
Oh, Ramash.
I execute judgment on you, Satan.
It's like me and Cody when we were talking about MCU. He keeps egging me on. Cat Burger. It's way too big. Kyle Johnson.
LaDainian Tomlinson.
Maris Thornton.
Little cum ball.
Michael Bittner.
Look at the size of that ass.
Nick Reeves.
Misogyny.
Nick Wade.
How?
Oh.
Naked men fighting.
That's my review for the
Northman.
Pete Rich.
I saw that, by the way. It's good.
Yeah. Fuck
okay.
yeah.
Anyway,
Anyway. Men naked.
he
Pete
says-
Rich.
At the very end.
Yeah, sorry.
It's like a 2-hour long movie.
I had plenty of topics
Naked
to talk
men
about here.
fighting.
Here we go.
Oh, did you make me a coffee?
Ramon Cock.
I'm just being respectful of the audience.
Fuck him.
Real Snacks Attacks. And
That's right,
Amber
that's right.
really wanted to see it,
Okay.
so I saw it first. Ruben E25.
Ooh, it's so naughty.
Ugh. Samantha Leo Mendoza.
Swallow.
Sanglay.
I think it's 9 Inch Nails where it's like the world, there's a vampire.
That's Smashing Pumpkins.
Senior film.
We got peen, boys.
Woo! Terry Stockwell.
It was too loud. Sorry.
TJ Jones.
Your bottle's too long, buddy.
Oh, what?
What's that from? Long bottom?
Your bottle's too long, buddy.
Your bottle is too long, buddy.
What is-
You were making fun of Smart Water as if we were like hecklers going to a Smart Water factory in support of other waters.
Okay.
That's what was going on there.
Tyler Eklund.
How many do we got left?
2. Including that. And finally, Wiley Todd. Look at that shit. Look at that. Oh, my God. Shish. Oh. Fuck. Oh, fuck.
Oh.
Oh, fuck. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, fuck.
Kong's like, you want to fuck? You want to fuck on me?
Oh. No. Brian, you don't see that and get hard? Oh. Horseman. Oh.
Oh, man.
Oh. I'm gonna bite you, bitch. Oh, fuck me, man. Oh, dude. I don't say a whole lot of movies are like super boring, but
It's a boring one.
that might be one of the most boring movies I've ever seen. Hey, that was a combination of stuff.
Oh,
I'm
that
not
was
talking
a-
about Kong.
No, the last one. That's not good.
That was like fireworks. July
Yes,
4th.
Christ.
Like you
Yeah,
get
it was,
the
yeah.
fireworks and you get the grand finale.
Yeah.
There it is.
Oh,
my
that's
God, I'm
special.
Sweating my ass off. All right, thank you, everybody. Appreciate every single one of you. Check out Mark on the socials. Check out his comedy days. Comic-Con
You got
coming up real
stand-up
soon.
dates coming
You got
up.
stand-up kids coming. You doing the thing, doing the story, doing the thing.
Mark, you had an interesting experience at McDonald's recently. Tell us about it.
Yeah, subscribe, comment, do all those things. Appreciate it. Join the Patreon. Do it all. Brian, take us away. Bye. Yeah. Yeah. What else? What else before we wrap up?
Is this the post-credit scene?
Yeah.
Post credits.
Ugh. Uneventful.
Am I watching?
Oh, look, guys, it's Mickey Rooney, and he's playing Major Atlas in the new...
Major Atlas. I like it.
just
He's gonna
random
circumnavigate
celebrities.
the MCU, baby.
Yeah, it's that famous guy from that soccer show that you've all watched.
Oh.
Subtle, Brian.
Now you're... Yeah.
That's the movie.
Did you guys see the end when Hulk met up with Danny Bonaducci, who's going to be Admiral Freedom?
Danny Bonaducci. It's a great reference.
Hey, go check out our other episodes of The Wanger Show. Check out our short film. Oh, we didn't win. But go check it out anyway. Subscribe to the channel. Join the Patreon. Do all those things. Bye. Say goodbye, Mark.
Bye, Mark.